Hey Arizona, just because weed is legal now doesn't mean your criminal record is clear. You need to visit azexpunge.org today. The Reclaim Your Future campaign can expunge your record for free. Go to azexpunge.org now. Hey Arizona, just because weed is legal now doesn't mean your criminal record is clear. You need to visit azexpunge.org today. The Reclaim Your Future campaign can expunge your record for free. Go to azexpunge.org now.
Disclaimer. This video, like all videos featured on this channel, is definitely intended for mature audiences. This video is likely to contain profane language. Content is inappropriate for minors. Video is not for kids. The Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy.
Oh, there it is. I'm like, where's the shaker? I was looking for a speaker. It's right here.
Where that go?
Yup. Had a sneak tip. Yo, check it out. It's the Dr. Greenthumb Show live on Twitch, Discord, YouTube, and the home site, www.breal.tv. What it do? Our special guest in the house today, recording artist and actor Trevor Jackson in the building. We got the iconic one, Eric Big Drum Bobo.
Buddy.
Word up. Up in the treehouse, we got the treehouse crew, Bolton Blambo, Bra Bra, and the Dominator.
Yo, how you doing? Good movie last night, Bobo.
Yay.
Let me know.
Well, we got to talk about what you watched. We got the Concentrate King, Cali Blath, in the house. We were waiting for
I was watching him. Yep, you seen that eye?
I was waiting for it, too, yeah.
Looking at him, I'm like, don't you dare.
And Mr. Milligrams himself, E-Zone.
What up, everybody? I still have not ever opened up the Tubi app, ever.
You need to go down that rabbit hole, man.
You're cheating yourself.
Some good
Cheating
garbage
yourself. There's
there.
some good bullshit over there. Tell you what.
You're going to figure it out, man. One day.
You go figure Tubi out sometime in life. It has some gems. You wouldn't expect it, but Tubi got gems.
They got gems. They got boo-boo, but they got a lot
Some of the
gems.
boo-boo are its gems, though. If it's trashy enough, shitty enough, then it's gold.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Because you can just sit and laugh at it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Entertaining.
Like last night's B-movie was Mountaintop Hotel Massacre.
Mountaintop Motel. That's a
title.
mouthful, son.
That's a
Right.
title.
Yeah, that's a title.
That's why I said it real slow.
So we could all get it.
I want to say Motown Motel Massacre, but it's Mountaintop Motel Massacre. And man, that old lady and the mama in there.
Oh, look at this.
Oh man, the
That
mama
looks
was
bad.
going
I mean,
crazy.
that looks bad.
Yeah, it was.
Was it bad enough where it was good, or was it just shit?
There was some good parts, cool parts, but I get.
Did you laugh more than anything?
It was a lot of confusion.
Yeah,
man. Like, what's
it's
going
not
on over
good.
here? It's like three eeps, man.
Three.
So you give it a 3 eeps?
Out of what, 10?
Out of
5?
Out of
3's not bad.
It's
It's
average.
good.
It's average.
Average would be
But
good.
I don't know.
the music is what's made it 3.
Okay.
Because if not, it would have been like a 2.5. The music made it good.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes the music can help push the movie.
Would you have sampled some of the music?
Yes.
Oh, you would have?
Yes.
Sometimes B movies got gem samples in them, man. That's why a lot of people go to them instead of getting on that on-grid popular song sample and shit.
Yeah,
They'll go to that obscure B movie shit over there.
But it was good. It was all right.
Yeah, man. All right. Good for you, Bobo.
Yeah.
Right on. We're in that LA Riders gear, I see. Ready for the next ride.
Ready for the next one.
How was this last one?
Yeah, how was Venice?
Oh, man, it was great, man. We went Venice, Santa Monica, Marina Del Rey.
Motorcycle?
No, bike. Single speed. Bike.
Single
okay,
speed
Trevor.
BMX
Yeah.
bikes, big frames though.
So,
bigger frames.
Yeah, so it was cool. It just fast paced, just 2 quick stops.
Good.
And then Rojo came out
I
from
saw that.
Red Line.
Yeah, I heard he was
He
acting
bring
like
his electric
crazy. No, he brought his bike.
Man.
He got one like the
The
racing
assist.
bike.
Okay.
And, and I was telling everybody, said, man, does he ride? I said, man, he crazy.
He is
Watch.
crazy.
watch him. And then they're like, everybody was like watching him do jumps, and he was going up the stairs, like riding upstairs and everything like that. They were like, yo, he's gonna mess up his bike.
Nope.
He don't give a
I
shit.
said, he don't give a fuck.
He's like that classic, throw it in the gutter and go buy another. That's Rojo right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
In a
yeah.
heartbeat.
But no, it was fun. It was fun, but really, really high pace. Fast pace, but it was cool.
Right on.
Here's a clip of Bobo biking right here.
Did you do
Bobo biking?
Did you do any jumps, Bobo?
No,
No.
I did not.
Good. I better not hear that you're doing any
No,
jumps,
no
buddy.
wheelies. I just have a mean half-an-inch wheelie.
Oh, you got a little half-inch wheelie. All right.
Kill it.
Don't
How long
ever
are you
admit
holding
that.
For? How long are you holding that?
For a half inch.
It's cool to bike it to the beach, man.
That's cool.
Yeah, so
He's lit.
So
He's
this dude was rolling and he's banging his drum
That's
the
kicked
whole
him.
way. And so you get all these people with their bikes like really lit up,
If you're gonna do that, that's not a bad. I put LED rims on, man. Why not? Shit. Watch
Goes
me.
just the strip. It's pretty
Yeah.
easy.
So it goes for miles, and you see people that like taking pictures. Like
So people was riding with y'all this night? Is that what's happening?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
okay. It was a ride along.
That dude with the one wheel, did that battery last the whole ride?
Yes.
He did. Wow.
Yeah, those things go.
They have an extra pack in those backpacks.
Oh, okay.
I've asked the guy who vlogs it.
And it ain't like he can't catch up on that thing.
But there was a kid that was on one of those like scooter things, like razor
Yeah.
things, and he got too close to me, and then
Wiped out.
and he wiped out.
Oh, Bobo, you badass.
I
You
didn't.
kept going?
I kept going,
He
but
kept
I
going. It's a sorry, kid.
Hit and run.
I said, "Are you
You're
all
bothering
right? You all right?"
You're bothering me, kid.
No, I did not kick him to.
I don't know if I'm believing you, Bobo.
I didn't do that. I said, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Trevor, you get down with biking?
I have ridden a bike before, yes. I don't know if I go like as a group, but I would though. I just I've never done that before. But that looked like fun.
It's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, I used to skate though, man. I was a skater for a long time, and then I was surfing. That's mainly what I do now when I'm not have a broken leg.
Surfing. How'd you break your leg?
I was hooping with my nephews.
Oh.
Tore my Achilles, man.
Oof.
Bad.
Damn.
Thought somebody hit me with a bat or shot me or something.
The sound,
I
you
turned
mean?
around and I was
Yeah.
like, oh shoot! Let go. The leg fell like that. I was like,
So you heard the snap and not.
Oh yeah, I heard it pop, dude. I heard it pop.
Sounds like a broken bone.
Yeah,
I did
it
it
was-
with my bicep. I thought my shoulder broke. 'Cause
Yeah.
It was like it sounded like a break, and it was like, oh God, what is it? And then you just see it dangling.
Dude,
Bad.
that was
Like crying pain? It's okay if you cry.
I didn't cry though. I think I was so like I started actually crying when I realized I couldn't walk, but it wasn't from the pain.
Yeah, I'll be sad too.
I was like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to like do anything because I could. When I went to put my foot down, I was like, I didn't even feel the ground.
Right. How long did they say it was going to take to heal up properly?
To get back to surfing and like flipping and doing all the shit that I do, it'd be a year.
Figure.
But I just I like re-injured myself not too long ago. It was just so I'm back.
You tried to rush it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
what
I
we
got
all
about
do.
I got 2 more weeks in the boot and then I'm out.
Oh, that's cool.
What'd you try to do? Like started playing basketball again?
No, I was out. Just being
Just hanging.
just hanging. Hitting one of these too.
Yeah.
You hit one of these too hard.
Oh, yeah, yup. Hey, if you land hard, it pop. Shit, man.
Yeah, bro, injuries like that are scary. Like even like if you're like not an athlete, just in general, because if you're not an athlete, you're just doing regular life shit.
Yeah.
And bam.
They had you like what kind of rehabbing did they have you do?
Yeah, they had me in PT for a minute, and he's have me walk around or like I'm using the bands, and then he has this one machine where it like goes around your thigh and it like tightens it up, and then he's having you do like things like that while
Yeah.
and it makes it even harder.
Shit, it's probably good to do that even if you like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like.
I forget the name of the thing, but it's dope.
Yeah, it's like you strengthen all your core muscles and your nerve endings and
Yeah.
all that stuff doing that,
Yeah.
that type of shit.
What kind of nerve endings you got?
What kind of nerve endings you
What
got?
kind of nerve ending?
That was great.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, how did it feel when they came at you and asked you to do Superfly?
You know what? They wanted me to be the bad guy and that the villain. I remember my dad sitting me down and making me watch Superfly when I was like 7 or 8 years old. And I remember he was just so in love with the movie and just how excited he was.
That's like a cult classic.
Yeah, I'll never forget how excited he was. And so then when I heard they were making it, I was like, oh, I got to do this. Dad would love this.
Yeah.
That was like a kind of a passion project for me. Like,
Now, how do you
cool
feel when he heard the news?
Oh man, he's flipping out, crying, at the premiere, like, what the, it's crazy to see your kid do that. So yeah, man, that was amazing. They wanted me to be the villain. I auditioned a bunch of times. I was like, guys, I want to be this guy. I want to be the Superfly guy. That's who I want to be. And it ended up working out. And yeah, man,
Hey, congratulations
Thanks,
on that,
man. It turned out cool. My dream was to always do like whoop ass in like a long trench coat from like Matrix and Shaft and all these things I grew up watching. So
Hey, and you got to
got
do
to
that.
do it. Got to do it. Any
do it.
slow mo ass.
Hey,
always cool.
to always make a motherfucker look good in slow mo.
Yeah.
Especially if you got the moves down. Like if you're wishy washy on the moves, the slow mo don't work.
Yeah, no, the moves got to be for sure. You got to be precise.
How long did you have to like train to do some of the fight scenes?
Well, luckily I've done martial arts. I've been doing martial arts since I was 11 years old. I did capoeira for a long time, and I trained that, and that kind of has a lot of different martial arts involved in that. So it didn't take me too long. I was probably there for like a week or two prior.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but they knew that I had done martial arts, so that's why they kind of, we got to cut down some of the time on that. But yeah, man, I love it.
A skill set that worked for you later
Yeah,
on. Hell yeah.
How much inspiration did you take from Ron O'Neal, like original Superfly, and then when did you twist it to make it your own?
So I wanted to not watch him too much because I didn't want to try and emulate him. I wanted to like come up with my own version. I always feel that way about legends and things that are like classic, like Let That Be What That Was, like, But I definitely wanted to try and carry that energy, that don't fuck with me kind of energy. But yeah, I just tried to think of all these people in life that I was, inspired by, whether it's, a training day type vibe or, you just have different characters that when they walk into a room, the room is silent or the room is looking. And so those were different movies I was watching and people like that, just trying to get that swag,
Who were the some of the actors that made you want to, get into the acting game?
Oh, I'd definitely say Denzel, Leonardo DiCaprio. I like Colin Farrell a lot. Shia LaBeouf is one of my favorite actors.
He don't get enough props.
No, he doesn't. But I tell him every time I talk to him, hey, you're a legend. He's like, no, man. I'm like, no, dude. Hey, look, you're amazing, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he's had his little controversies, but like he can act.
Yeah, no, he acts his ass off.
Yeah.
Man. And he's just, I didn't realize how hard of a worker he is, man. We've been working on this project we were trying to do called Mace. But just watching him prepare, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You watch somebody do something, and that's how the world is. We see Instagram, we see everybody in the best state of their life, and we think, hey, they just got there, and that's just how they are. They're just like that.
Yeah.
And forgetting that it's millions and millions of hours of people just,
Preparing. Yeah.
Dude, it made me so happy to find out that Shia LaBeouf was not on Quiet on the Set. I was like, good for him. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, good for him. Holes and all that stuff. He was in the right holes.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh boy.
Yeah, bro.
Crazy.
But yeah, no, because he was on that network too. You know what I mean? Like he was a child actor, bro. And I didn't know that. Like, especially now as an adult, and you look at some of these things, I'm like, man, these fools went through a lot just to entertain me.
Yeah, I was too, man. I was in Disney Channel when I was a kid. I was.
You went on the Nick, but what was that experience like? You were on the Disney Channel.
Disney Channel, yeah, and Shia LaBeouf was on Disney Channel too. Even Stevens was on Disney Channel, but they, man, I'm blessed and grateful that I didn't have to experience anything like that, but. It is hard doing that as a young person, and waking up one day and people are like walking up to you and you're just kind of handling it. It's hard, and then you start becoming the person your family depends on, your cousin.
It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, 100%. And you don't realize it until I feel like it takes time to really your brain to be like, okay, hey, I'm a person, I'm alive, I'm self-aware. Oh wait, this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Start kind of breaking your life down.
What age did you start?
Acting.
Yeah.
I was 7 years old.
Your parents pressured you, or is it?
No, I wanted to do it my whole life. My mom used to say I would like just be mad, and she'd be like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "I'm not on the TV." And then she'd be like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Why am I not on the TV?" Or I'd be watching Barney and these kids, where I'm like, "Why can't I be with Barney and like on the TV?" And so then I kind of started tapping. You want the full story? Is that what we're doing?
I was interested. I was like, yeah, man. I was like,
I got the. Yeah. But yeah, I just started tapping, and then I did a local show called the Beef and Boards Christmas Show. Then I did Lion King, the Broadway show, toured for a long time, and then moved to LA.
That was the journey.
I've been chipping away.
Yeah.
Broadway is like a whole different world from what I hear.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's
different kind of acting too. Right?
I wouldn't go back.
Yeah, theatrical acting is different, right?
Yeah. You kind of get in it, and when you're acting, you get to feel the emotions in the order that they are. You start a play and you go through the series of events, and then when you're doing a movie, you might shoot the last scene first and whatever.
And it's a pace.
Yeah.
And you can't fall out of that pace because you'll throw everybody else off, right?
You'll throw everybody off. And what I'd say is, dude, it's so strenuous on like the body and mind. Like if you want to be good and you're singing and you're talking for 2 hours straight, for me when I was doing it, because I went back and just did something recently, as soon as I left the show, I'm going home, I'm going to bed.
Right.
You know, like I can't go and hang out. And
Heal up.
Yeah.
Got to
it's
heal
a
up for the
lot.
next
It's a
day.
lot,
Yeah.
man, it's a lot. So I commend anybody on Broadway right now. Y'all are doing it.
Yeah. How many shows do they do a week?
8.
8.
So as a kid, because when I was doing the show, I was
Damn, dude.
I was 8 years. Yeah, 8 shows a week.
Multiple a night or
Yeah.
every
So
day?
Saturday and Sunday 2 shows.
Wow.
And Monday, yeah, throughout that. And when you're underage, when I was 8 years old doing it, so I did it from 8 to 11. I did 849 something shows when I finished, and I remembered we were only allowed to do 4 shows a week. So they had 2 Simbas, 2 Nalas because of the child labor law. So I do 4 shows, they do 4 shows.
You were Simba?
Yeah, I play young Simba.
Tight.
But if somebody tight. But if somebody got hurt, you know what I'm saying, then I had to be that kid, you know?
Yeah.
So sometimes it happened like that.
Yeah. People don't realize how much work it is.
Dude, that's kind of crazy.
How many hours you put into that shit.
to
for
be
real.
on like on demand with your emotions, that's like some North Korean pace right there, bro. Like it's like, hey, cry, hey, smile, hey, do this. Like it's like this is next, and you gotta be able to sell it too, bro.
I gotta tell you, man, I was so intrigued by that story. I hadn't even lit one up yet, and usually I'm far into. I'm
Cheers,
far
cheers.
into it.
Yeah.
Cheers to that.
But we did just come out of a smoke box.
Correct. Smoking hash.
Yes,
rolls.
we did
Yeah.
a smoke box this afternoon. Yeah.
How was
And
that?
You come out a little dazed. I think it's because
Smoky.
we took a I think it was a long enough break from you doing them, and then like
Well, we smoked hash holes too.
Yes.
What's that?
That'll
What's that?
do it.
So that's
Joint
a
with hash in the middle.
Oh, tight. Oh, in the middle instead of around
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's
it's
in the
different.
middle. It's like a donut.
it's in the dead
Show
center.
you,
Yeah.
it hits like
The creamy
way
feeling.
harder.
That's right.
It's like a Twinkie of joints.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
Twinkie.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about
Well,
No, it takes
that.
Oh,
Yeah,
there it is.
that's
yeah.
a double hash hole.
Hey,
this is a double barrel.
Yep.
What the hell?
It is. That's 2 pieces of hash.
I mean, you could go the long way and just put
There
one
it
behind
is.
the other, but this
That's
is
the shotgun.
that's the shotgun. Yeah, double barrel shotgun.
Shout out to Strange.
Or
Cheese.
pig nose.
Forever.
Pig nose.
The snout.
I would never understand how they get these shots, bro. I fucking put so
Yeah,
much
I'm
hash.
confused. Yeah, I'm
I do all
confused
these.
how they do it.
I will roll so many
I can
hash
do
holes,
it.
and I can never ever get that shot.
I'll
I'm
show you
looking at
how.
I'm looking at the hose and something was moving in.
Yeah, that's
in
the
there.
hash
The hash
bubbling.
burning.
That's
Wait,
the hash
what?
bubbling. Yeah, see that?
He's like, something's moving in
that?
there. It's about to sneeze, Bobo. Watch out. The pig snout is
I'm
about
like,
to sneeze.
What's moving in there?
Yeah, that's it bubbling as you're hitting it.
Had me looking at this joint like, yo, am I seeing this?
Bubbles like, is it,
Did you think you took shrooms unintentionally, son?
Bubbles like, what are all those mites in there?
Those might.
Yeah,
Yeah, right. Gremlins.
because they do look like little things crawling. in
There are
there.
little things in there moving, man.
Hey,
That's
man,
bubbles.
it's time to throw that joint out if you see mites running around in there like that's it's not supposed to happen. Like, but the hash bubbling around and doing that,
bubbling.
yes, that's
Ain't no mites in that.
you just don't ever see it close up like
No.
that.
And I'll show you how to do it, by the way. There's a certain angle you got to get.
But it's a work of art.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it kind of is.
You do mushrooms, right? Or you've dabbled in them?
Yeah, I've done some shrooms. Yeah.
Microdose or the melt?
I've melted before. I've also microdosed. Yeah,
Yeah, man. It's
it's crazy.
yeah.
Here's one of my best stories. Okay, I always say, I felt like my body was cut at the waist, and from my waist there was just 2 strings that were tethered together into my eyeballs. That's how I felt like I looked
That's how.
to other
Yeah.
people. Like I didn't have arms. It was just like these
You were
2
deep in the melt.
Oh yeah, dude. And when I looked, all I saw was like eyes, like going like that. But
Damn,
my
dude.
body.
How much did you take?
I don't think I took that much. It was like a little bit of a chocolate, but
Was that your first time?
no,
Oh,
but yeah.
maybe that chocolate was a
walls
little
moved. You know, I haven't had the aha though. You know, everybody talks about the.
right.
I haven't had that.
Epiphany?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never got to the epiphany. I've gotten to the melt, but not
Maybe
the
you just
epiphany.
didn't need one. I think some of us don't need one because like you just kind of like self
Right.
Do you know how much?
But it
they give you?
depends, though. Like it depends on the mindset you're going in with. Like
True.
if you're going in as it's like just recreational, I'm just
Yeah.
tripping.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna see no epiphany there. You're just gonna have fun and like.
I feel that. I feel that intentionism.
Yeah, but if you go with an intention to connect something, you might connect it. But
Yeah.
if you go in with a head trip,
You're fucked.
worst trip you'll ever have.
I asked the doctor, I was like, what do you guys normally administer when you're trying to get like therapeutic?
Yeah.
You know how many grams?
How many?
6 grams they're giving people. I'm like,
To be for the therapeutic trip.
therapeutic.
Oh, so they're guiding you.
Yeah, they're going and they're going heavy.
Wow.
That's
Yeah,
why people are having epiphanies because this is next level. Like rewiring. If you want to,
Yeah,
like, what's it
yeah.
called?
Yeah, that's where you go to rewire. Yeah.
They go
Ego death.
heavy, bro.
Okay, that's.
Oh,
6 grams, he said, is the average, depending on the body weight.
If there was something
Average.
I needed to fix, I would totally do it.
There you go.
I don't
Yeah.
think. Well, I don't think like 6 grams is enough to have like what you call ego death, but that's enough for you to hit the reset button. If you never,
Correct.
If it's like, hey, I'm just going like,
You have to have a guide
That's
there.
nuts.
The
That's
portal.
nuts. Has anybody done the toad?
No, I've done the toad
hell
yet.
no.
No.
The 5-MeO, you
gotta
mean like
smoke
the
it like meth.
DMT?
I just saw Mike Tyson talking about that.
That's DMT 5-MeO, I believe.
But
yeah.
you gotta smoke it off a pookie and anything. Yeah, no, I'm cool.
No, people put it into like vape pens.
No,
and
but I'm
stuff.
saying like I've seen the shaman guides and stuff like that, and they get bust out a pookie, and
Yeah.
fools are just. I'm like, all right, bro, I just can't put that the stigma attached.
Yeah,
to the
you want
pookie.
to, connect some dots, dog. You gotta lick the toads.
But then
son.
again, it makes me think. I was like, what if the fools smoking crack or just having epiphanies?
That's
too?
what I was saying. Some of them shaman are just crackheads, bro. He was like, yeah,
Crackheads have
smoke it.
many epiphanies. Like, I need more crack.
on the reg. Not me.
In the
them.
80s
Yeah.
for sure.
I wouldn't try the toad. I think,
There's
like,
Homer licking the toad.
I wouldn't. Yeah, something like that. Like I told you, I even stopped fucking with the shrooms ever since that lifetime. I think I might do it from microdose every now and then, like 1 pill if that. But just
So the shrooms took you to a place you didn't want to go?
I told you I haven't messed with them since then.
Dark
Like,
shadows,
It's been like
son.
a year and something. Like I think I'm more down with the acid spray, like the one that I'll have a jar or two.
Spritz.
Just keep it. Do 1 spray at a time.
But you're not melting with that. You're
It's
just
an acid spray?
Yeah,
Oh,
bro,
yeah.
that's just the shit, bro.
I'll get it for you too.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
he said, I'll provide you with
Yeah.
the party.
Hey, he's
Well, that's what I tried it with. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
And like I remember just taking it, bro. Like I was like, all right, bro, this is cool. Like I was able to function.
Right.
Control, like back in the days, you would take a tab. If you take a tab, you're in it. You know, like you're in for the long run. It's gonna be heavy. Now you can take a 1/10 at a time, so you can literally work yourself.
So
up.
you're not going extreme with it.
No,
because
well, you
you're,
can. No,
you're
you're
an
doing like 2 or
extremist.
3
You
spritz.
need like 8
third.
sprays, Bobo.
You ain't going
Yeah.
like.
Nah, this isn't cologne, you know. Like, no, I for sure. I'm like, I probably will take 2 sprays and go on a bike ride to the beach. I'll
Yeah.
be straight.
'Cause
Like
it gives
that'll
you
be-
energy too.
Yeah,
That's-
that'll be cool.
Oh, you
for me.
feel
Oh,
okay?
yeah.
Tight.
Definitely.
He said,
You do.
Yeah.
It definitely will keep you up and don't plan on going to sleep. Like if you did it at 8, 9 o'clock, you're gonna be up.
It's like a daytime thing, and I've been wanting to try that too, because it's like the whole bicycle day thing. How they say the guy just took acid, he just rode the
Yeah.
bicycle for like hella time,
Gump.
because he was on a. That's the whole history with LSD, where right, like he took a bunch of acid after making it, and then he just kept riding his bike for like days or so.
No.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
want
no.
to do that.
Not days. He
No.
went for hours.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
hours. Yeah.
And he took a mega dose. So when they figured it out later, what he thought was like a micro was like 10 hits of acid.
Yeah.
So he wrote down.
He was the
logged
first
it.
guinea pig, really.
Yeah, he logged what he saw, and if you like seen the things that this guy went through,
"Oh shoot."
How far?
yeah.
How far did he
man.
wind up going?
not that far. That's not the story. Like, yeah,
Hey,
he
well, I'm
was
not.
lost.
You know,
Days, man.
He went some
For
miles.
months. He went for months.
He
man.
just
went
rode
for some
home.
miles.
That was it. He just.
okay,
rode
man.
his bike home.
I might have added some Forrest Gump aspect to it.
It's called fact check.
Yeah.
Hey, what was the guy who threw the no hitter thing and he was off the LSD? I forget his name.
Oh
Does anybody
yeah,
know?
man.
Oh, yeah,
And-
that's right.
Yes,
I
he
forget
did.
his name though.
And he
picture
said
was
he
that?
never played a game not high.
Yeah,
Doc
Yeah,
Ellis.
Doc Ellis. There you
Doc
go.
Oh yeah, with the
Ellis.
pitch.
Yep.
Yeah, that
He
was
like,
crazy.
I never played a game not high.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Well, you can't test
And
for
that's
acid,
crazy
can
that
you?
he was fucking
Dude.
totally tripping balls while he was throwing
Yeah,
that.
going. Imagine what do you think he thought he was throwing? Like, I don't know,
yeah,
dart or fireball or some shit.
and no one could figure him out that day.
Is he alive?
No, probably not.
I don't know. Doc
Good
Ellis.
No way.
Beery, look up Doc Ellis.
He died in 2008
Rest
at
in peace, Doc.
63.
63.
Oh,
He's
damn,
that's
that's
young.
That's really young.
Young.
Oh, the LSD? No, I'm just kidding.
His generation didn't take care of themselves so much, man.
Yeah.
A lot of smoking.
A lot of partying. Yeah, a lot of
Yes.
cigarettes, a
That's
lot of
what-
beers, whiskey,
Yeah.
cocaines, and
Cocaine.
and for my dude, some acid.
Yep.
Word off.
Can they drug test you for acid? Does that come out?
Of course they can.
Yeah.
It stays in your hair for years too. In your hair.
It stays in your
follicles.
hair?
For a long time. Yeah. Your hair follicle if they do a test.
Yeah, you have to
Well, we
take
don't have
one
to
of
worry
those.
about that, do we?
You have to take one of those 9, 12 like point tests for them to like start testing like acid and mushrooms and ecstasy and all that stuff.
Yeah.
They had me on like,
Oh, they
Oh,
had
who,
you.
your
On,
probation?
they had you on every panel possible,
man.
son.
I mean, the only thing I could take was mushrooms.
You couldn't even drink, huh?
No,
Oh, so they would allow you to take psilocybin.
no, they just couldn't find it. I
They
guess
couldn't find it.
Well, they
because-
can't find it.
Why? Because
There's
the
no
type of test they gave.
There's no panel for it.
Right, but when you start to get to the 9 panel and 12 panel, that's when these get deep into all those things.
So Bobo was enjoying occasional melts and
Yep.
micro visits. and-
If I let's say if I had to drink, if I wanted to drink, I made sure that it was Friday, Saturday, and then I had to clean out Sunday because Monday they can give me the call and say we need a piss test by Tuesday. So I had to work it like that.
When you take those pisses, is there somebody there? Like to make sure you're taking a piss? Like, are they watching you?
No, they're not watching. But the thing is that they turn off the levers of the water, so you can't flush the toilet, you can't wash your hands,
You can't do
can't
nothing.
until they check everything and
Yup.
they take your sample and then they let you wash it.
Because I was gonna say, like, what if like you're just like one of those people? Where it's like, hey man, like I feel like I'm being watched here, and I'm not gonna pee like that.
You are being watched.
You are being
Pee.
watched.
Because I would feel
They
feel like,
want to know that you're pissing in there and that you're not cheating.
At that point, you know your rights are out the out
Yeah,
the
they're
window.
out of there.
You don't get to say turn around.
Yeah, when you're on probation or parole, your rights are.
can they
like-
walk in and be like, let me see you pee?
Or in jail. Yeah, same thing.
No.
Hey, listen.
Yes, they
hey, listen.
can.
Your parole or probation officer can show up to your job and say, "You need to piss in this right now
they'll
in
watch.
front of me,"
Yeah.
shit.
and you got to do it.
Fact.
And there ain't no but no buts,
Or you go to jail, they'll violate you.
Pronto.
That's it. Yeah.
and then they will violate you.
Yep.
Don't get in trouble.
Don't get in trouble,
Basically,
man.
don't get in trouble.
Don't do it.
Look.
Yes, don't do it. Yeah,
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, see, like that's what I'm saying. Is
That's
your,
funny.
that's
is your
hilarious.
PO gonna be standing next to you like that?
Yeah,
I'd punch that guy right now.
Oh, I would be so uncomfortable because I have a hard time peeing in like public restrooms sometimes.
don't
bro.
get in trouble.
If it's so damn packed, I'd be like, man, I'll just wait.
Don't get in trouble because
I mean-
parole officer, probation officer, you're not just gonna
Corrections
wait.
officer. Yeah,
Yeah.
same thing.
Not just gonna wait, man.
No way.
Nah, no wait.
Like I had a friend who was telling me about peeing in prison and how like they have bunks, bro. You can't just randomly just stand there and
Sit
piss,
down.
bro. Like you got because you gotta
down.
yeah. He was telling me he's like you gotta sit down, bro.
Damn right.
Yeah,
One
because like
kick in
if
their
if
face.
any
Splash.
splash or a little
It's a
bit of piss
disrespect, son.
happens because your bunks are right there.
Yeah.
So like even if it's just water or something that like you get, that's an automatic fade, bro. There's problems in that.
yeah.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
problems in that.
Yep.
In that with your celly, and you don't want to have a problem with your celly.
With your
from what I
celly,
hear.
that's the worst shit.
So you just gotta sit down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just sit down.
Yeah, man. Just have a sit, son.
Huh?
Big deal.
Sit on down over
Sit
there.
on
Metal.
that. You just sit your ass on down over there.
That's
Drain out.
stainless steel
Drain
metal.
You drain out.
Drain out, son. Drain out on the throne. You just released a new EP, right? Heads up.
Yes, heads up, man.
Word up, man.
Yeah, I'm stoked about it. This project I was making was from the perspective of being the guy on the side. You know, we always talk about like side.
The side guy.
But yeah, it was like the side guy was like, and I was like, I haven't really heard an album or people or a guy really like talking about that. So
That's true.
that's kind of how I started
Yeah, that's
coming up with it.
that's a dope concept.
Yeah, but heads up, wait, I gotta explain. Heads up, I came up with that song because I was in the studio with Eric Bellinger, and I'm calling up some people to come through, set a vibe. You know what I mean? Hey, what's up? You gonna come over? I'm sorry, I would, but I'm at my man's house right now. And I was like, we looked at each other. I was like, okay, bye. And we started writing it. And the song was, tonight she at a man's house. She said, tonight can't let you dick me down. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's hard, little.
that is.
Sick.
Did you
That's-
learn how to sing at church or something?
No, I did not. I listen to. I always say it's kind of like acting for me too. Like just watch people and listen to people that you really really like, and then kind of blend them. Make your own kind of vibe. But I listened to a lot of Brian McKnight, Boyz II Men, Usher. You know what I mean? When I was growing up, those are people that really really inspired me. I like a lot of country though too. So yeah.
Yeah, a lot of motherfuckers are moving into the country lane these
I
days.
will say I've been talking about country music since I was 14 years old. It's not new for me. I'm not hopping on the bandwagon.
I'm just saying, why not though?
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? If you
yeah.
could do it,
No, I love it. I mean, Yeah.
Did your family this in the country? Like, where's your family from?
Well, I'm from Indiana, so some of my family's from Alabama, from Louisiana.
You got a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
You heard some Dolly
my
Parton in
mom-
your house?
Say
You
again.
heard some Dolly Parton in your house?
Yeah, I'm sure. Dolly, Elton John, you know what I mean? The list goes on. Yeah, my mom was adopted. My mom is Mexican and Creole. My dad is black and black.
Black, black.
My dad is black and black. Was more black.
Bliggity black.
Yeah, man. But yeah, it's dope. I'm glad though that I grew up with that. So now when I create, I don't want to create in one space. I'm always trying to like, okay, I've done that or I've heard that. Let me push and stretch and
It's
grow.
a wider vision.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's
man.
cool to be able to adapt yourself to like different things. So if you hear something and then you put your twist on it,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
then make it your own.
Right. Nothing new is under the sun. You know, everybody's already done it in some form or fashion, and you just find the way that you're gonna do it.
Yeah, you got to do you,
Yeah.
Yeah, you
like
could
your
sing.
version of it.
Yeah, you can sing for real. Like, you didn't
Thank
even know
you.
auto-tune.
I appreciate
That's
that.
like, so
dude.
it's like to be versatile in like different talents. It's like, hey, bro, like
Thank you very much.
that's like having multiple careers, pretty much. You know.
Yeah,
Did
man.
did you do the production on this, or did you have a team, a squad, or something like that?
So I do a lot of the writing, you know, and but beats and stuff come from everywhere. You know, I don't discriminate on that. Anybody want to send me a pack, I'll give my email. Hey, you
Boom.
want to send me a pack? Send me here. Give me a pack. Give me a pack. Give me a pack.
You
And I
vibe to
will.
what you feel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I literally will just boom, boom. Okay, there it is. And I typically always make sure that I'm recording first time I hear it, because you know, I feel like that's just the most natural way. It just always ends up coming out that way, and it ends up being better. But yeah, I just like right when I hear it, I wanna record, and then that I always try and follow that melody that I did first for all my songs.
Who are some of your like favorite producers that you'd like to collaborate with if you had that chance?
Oh man, Quincy Jones.
All right.
I like 40, man. I mean, Drake is a monster. I like
Yeah,
I
40.
like 40
Salute
stuff.
to 40, man.
Dr. Dre. Those are just off top, but there's so many, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's even like new stuff I'm hearing. I'm like, who produced this? Let
Yeah.
me call them right now. Yeah, yeah,
There's a lot of talented cats out there making some dope ass beats
Dude.
these days.
amazing.
Some of them are just beat makers, and some of them are actual producers.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna say this too. Yay, I
Yeah.
love to work with Ye.
Yeah.
That new album, I actually love it. I love it. I love the new album.
I haven't listened to it. I gotta check it
I
out.
love it. I love it. I'm like, I can't fight myself. I'm like, I'm listening to it. This sounds great. This shit sounds great.
Speaking of Ye, when the hell are they gonna send out those $20 sales stuff that you guys had, man? People remember the Super Bowl? You had everything was $20 on the site.
Oh yeah,
yeah, bro. I bought everything, bro.
You did?
We've been waiting, bro. The hell, bro.
Still waiting.
Yup.
Hey, that's funny. That's funny.
I was like, hey, man.
I
was
remember
like,
that. Yeah.
I was like, man, this is very like, I don't know. It looked like the get up to what's that one with that where the Asians play the game. Remember how they had to wear that uniform? Yeah, Squid Games. It looked like some uniform like that. And I was like, all right, it's some lounging shit. I'll fuck with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I
So
was
you ordered it and
it just never. But then again, they got an it's a Super Bowl ad. bro. Think
Yeah,
about
I
it.
mean, they probably got like a high volume of orders and shit they got to meet. So
I'm
you
just
gonna
saying-
wait, son. You gonna get it.
I'm just saying, man. My OVO stuff showed up.
By the time you get it, though, they're gonna be on to the next piece,
you know,
Yeah.
I don't
the
know.
next kit.
Drake
as
sent
they
me my
say.
shit the following week,
The
bro.
following week?
Yeah, like
Yeah, they might.
Hey, when are we gonna get a response, y'all, from Drake? You think we're gonna get one from him and J. Cole for the
He's just
Kendrick?
been saying shit at shows, but like you never know, cause my man got bars too.
No, he does. I need a response. That's what I'm saying. I need a response.
I don't think I feel like the response was like, I'm in my bag right now. Like this shit.
Kinda, yeah. That's probably the
you wanna know something about with Drake when he was first, you know, beefing with people, he would just respond right.
He
Yeah,
would
right.
respond
Boom.
quick.
And then when Pusha T kind of touched it a little bit, then it kind of cooled off a little bit. So now maybe he's doing that on the
No,
show.
he responded back.
Yeah.
Relatively
Yeah, he did. He
quickly.
had like 2 or 3 days with that.
Yeah.
He did, but it didn't hit.
It depends on which way you look at it. You know, it's
Yeah.
subjective. Some people thought he served him back proper, and others didn't.
Yeah.
But why is Kendrick even?
I don't know.
That's the thing.
Bro,
Like
I
it just
don't
came out of
know.
nowhere. I thought he was cool with J. Cole.
He's just being competitive.
You know what?
That's what I think.
You know why I think motherfuckers hate on Drake, bro? Is because he could serve you up and he don't gotta be aggressive with it.
Yeah. That's
That's
true.
what it is. It's like he got some shit.
He's
and he
witty
can serve
on
you
his
up, and
shit,
he could
yeah.
be comedic about it. He could be. He'll even sing to you if he really wants
Yeah, he'll
to.
sing you a
bro.
song.
Yeah, like it's the message still gets across, and other motherfuckers they gotta keep that hip hop. I'm aggressive persona.
Yeah.
Like Pusha T has to have that. Like, hey man, I used to sell drugs. Now I'm mad all the time. Type of
angry.
look. You know what I mean? Or Kendrick's like, well, people consider me the best. I'm from the West Coast, and he is. but
Kendrick,
he just-
man.
But he's the beast. You know what I mean? Like out of the three of them, I mean, on some real shit. You know, and this ain't taken away from Cole or Drake. I mean, you know, Kendrick's a monster.
Yeah, he is. He absolutely is. I can't
Bars.
say nothing against that. Yeah.
But they're all making a whole lot of money. So it's like, it's just, you know, someone mentioned their three names and Kendrick's like, nah, it's me.
It's
No
just,
big
it's
three,
just right
just the
here,
big
man.
me.
That's
Hey, listen, that's the way Eminem thought when he was coming out. Like, there ain't no one like me. And there wasn't. And, you know, Kendrick's like that kind of beast right there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's definitely
Ain't
a more.
nobody
he
like
loves him.
It's a more interesting battle beef than Eminem and Benzino. That's for sure.
That's kind of one-sided.
Yeah, that's
Benzino
one side right.
crime.
You shouldn't even.
Once the
do it.
Benzino dog was around, that's it, dude. Like that's like when that's any time like I can go live, all the comments Benzino dog.
Bro.
Like I
Once he
Well,
judged.
I mean,
It's
they're
like-
two different style of rappers. One,
Right.
and different success in their lanes. You know what I mean? It's obviously mad tilted to M's side. I mean, it's
Mad till.
not equal at all.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it is what it is. You know, hopefully at some point that shit gets all squashed because it's really for pettiness.
They need
you know?
to stop.
But I think,
Stop
like you said, the
crying.
competitiveness is good.
Stop
The
your
co-
fucking-
yeah.
It's a little like,
Crying,
hey,
crying.
you know,
Yeah, when you're being when it's of the competitive nature which hip hop was created
Yeah,
out of,
yeah,
you know, hey, who threw the best parties or who rocked the best party or who flipped the mic the best or who rocked the turntables the best or played the better breaks.
Yeah.
It's all based off that to begin with, so why not a little friendly
Exactly.
competition?
Exactly.
As long as it don't turn into the fuckery, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Friendly competition, there's nothing wrong with that. It makes everybody better.
Yeah, absolutely. Raises the bar.
Yeah, like, you know, 90s hip hop. We were all listening to each other's shit like, okay, that's what they came.
Let's get in, let's get in.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm like that every time I hear anything. Anytime I wish I wrote something, I'm like, that's good. I want to like feel like, hey, wait, why didn't I think of that? Like, oh, I like that. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it definitely motivates me to want to write some better stuff.
Yeah, you find the inspirational part and then you figure out your way to flip.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what it all is. I mean, none of us have the first idea of nothing. You know,
Yeah.
we're just sort of carrying on a vibe somehow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In our way of presenting this vibe. You know, it may be different than anybody else's, but no one, you know, like it's been here before us.
Yeah.
We're just fortunate enough to
To
be able to
experience
be
it,
the
yeah.
like the conduit to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, man. It's great doing music, but it's great being able to do what you do, which is, you know, flip both sides of it. You know, do the music and get into the acting and flip both
They
sides.
both
of the
saved me, man, at one point or another, you know? I feel like when I've like been able to use it in a healthy way, I think all the pain in my life or like things that I've been through. So like for instance, I've had scenes where I've had to, you know, break up with somebody and I just so happened to break up with someone the day before. And,
So
like,
you're in the vibe.
literally going to set and my heart's broken. Everybody's like, good morning. I'm like, hey, good morning. But I'm literally dying on the inside. But I'm able to use it somewhere in a healthy way. And then same with music. You know, if I'm going through something, I got to go and write about it. And then I'm able to look at that maybe 5 years later and be like, hey, I was in a lot of pain then. But I made an amazing music. I'm happy about it now. And it kind of just gives me that thing for every other area of my life. Like, it may not look good now. It may not feel good right now, but it will. You know what I mean? And that's kind of... That's been the example for me.
Did you do any like acting classes or acting coach or anything like that?
I took about 2 to 3 acting classes in my whole life, and I hated them. I absolutely hated them.
What-
And I,
What kind of exercises would they give you to do?
dude, you know, different exercises, but you know, they'd have like little games we play and stuff like that. But I just didn't like, you know, they would maybe have the other kids like judge acting or like. I just think anytime someone tells you how to be yourself, it's wrong. You know what I
Right.
mean? You can't get advice on that, like how to do me.
Yeah.
And so I would just always kind of go to these classes and see like, hey, no, you should be like this instead of being like, how do we find it being more real? Are you feeling more authentic than it being like a direction that I'm giving you, if
Right.
that makes sense. But I do want to go to an acting class that I like. Hopefully one day I'll walk into one, but I haven't taken acting class since I was like 12.
So you just go by the experience. And
I'm trying to
vibe now.
fit. I'm just trying to be real. Like,
Yeah.
how would I do it if I was in this space right now and we were doing this? How would I feel about it? And how would I?
That's why that breakup scene worked. So
Oh,
'cause
man.
he was in that space.
People were walking up to me after the scene like, "Oh my God, thank you so much that performance. Thank you that we got to watch that." Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like, meanwhile, I'm actually I'm hurting pretty bad.
So it was real.
It was real. It was real. The tears were real, man.
You were that fool that had girlfriends at an early age, huh? Listen, the stuff you said you listened to earlier, I was like, fool.
Yeah.
I was like listening to R&B and a young.
Oh
kid,
yeah,
bro.
man. I was always trying to, want to be the guy in the video. You know what I'm saying? I probably like 13. I think it was like my first girlfriend. I was like 13, but I was kissing a lot younger than that. I was bad.
Man, when you're in school and you happen to have those little parties, class parties, and they're playing a lot of R&B and funk, you know, they know. The girls know.
Yeah,
guys
they know. You got. Yeah, you're right.
You know? I mean, that was it when me was going to school. Like, people bringing their records. And they bringing their their DeBarge records and their slow songs and stuff. And they let us slow dance in the classes.
They let you slow dance in the classes.
Yes, the teacher right there, and
What
we get
the
the little
fuck?
yeah. 70s was a whole other thing, man.
I don't remember that part.
What's the song in the club? Like
He
you
real was
hear
skipping school.
that you
Yeah, we
can't
never
be-
went.
What's a song that like maybe you guys heard in the club that you can't sit down? Like when it's playing, like you gotta stand up when it comes on.
Annie,
You might be having a conversation, it comes on, you're like, hold on, I gotta
Annie
go.
up
Annie up.
for sure.
Busta Rhymes. Jump, jump. Don't this hit make a people wanna jump?
Don't this hit me,
I mean that's like instantaneous. Like everybody like sort of gets up for that part.
What about you?
Man, get at me, dog. But I like to go into the club.
Yeah.
I like to go into the club and do my slow motion belly walk. You know what I mean?
You want to walk through the club while that's
yeah,
coming on?
slow. Yeah, get at me, dog.
Like it's your intro music
Yeah.
for a fight.
Yeah,
All right. Instead of staying alive.
yeah. That's another thing.
You could walk out slow motion to that too.
You can. That's the way to stay alive.
It's the way to stay alive, baby. Shit. You gonna be doing any shows behind the EP drop?
Yeah, so I'm actually dropping some more stuff soon, and then I don't know if I'm allowed to say, but at the end, I think in fall, I'm trying to go on tour. I want to do a college tour, and that's my favorite, dude. When I'm on stage, I'm pulling out the guitar, I got the band, we're going crazy, and it's just it's all every show's different, which I love,
That's when you feel like you're being yourself the most,
Yeah.
right?
Oh man. Yeah. Nothing. Just being. Yeah.
You play the guitar yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I play.
All right.
Yeah. Man.
Multifaceted.
Real country. Real country.
That guitar.
Yeah, man.
guitar.
I love it. Guitar. I started playing that because of Prince. I didn't really fall in love with Prince until I was like 20 or 21. And I remember my parents people would be like, I love Prince. I'm like, he cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then I got to a point where I was like signed and I felt like I couldn't be myself. And I was like, oh, this is what the symbol was. He was like trying to free himself of this modern day slavery, essentially. And I was like, I wasn't writing my own music then. And then I was like, okay, if Prince can go out, wear like a onesie, with heels on, with the ass missing,
Yep.
I can write my own fucking music. I can write my own music and I can talk about what I'm talking about. I can direct my own videos. And I started growing the tail at the same time. Prince is cold.
Yeah, you can do all that without the chaps.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
Yeah, you don't need the chaps.
You don't
for
need
that. Assless chaps.
I'm glad he was like, and I tried on some. I'm glad you didn't say, and I tried on some heels the same day.
Yeah, I wanted to
Like,
put on some elevator.
The point is freedom, man. You got to be free when you're creating.
Oh, that's what's good about today's music is that you can do all that stuff without necessarily being on a major label. We were just talking about this, that you could do the whole vision yourself from front to back. Like
It ain't cheap though.
it ain't cheap. I mean, you got to invest in yourself.
Yeah, 100%.
That's the one thing about being on a major label is, they're investing in you. So if you got the goods, they're going to try to utilize all those resources that they have left, right? To to help that artist win because they get a big stake in it. They get your masters, and that's what in the end, that's the value there. If you create a value upon the masters, that's how they make money. But realistically, a lot of artists can, they'll gamble on themselves. They'll bet on themselves today. They'll spend and invest on themselves, and that's what they should be doing.
Yeah.
Like if
That's what I've been doing.
yeah, you might as well instead of waiting for the big bank, because that's what the record company is. It's a bank with the highest interest rates ever.
Yeah.
And inflated pricing on what something costs them.
Seriously.
It's
Definitely.
and it's crazy because like
let's get into that.
So like if you go buy a home, right?
Yeah.
There's these 30-year loans. That's when it's yours. You've paid it all off. Boom, done deal, right? It's the same with the fucking album. You take your advance and all that stuff, but that album is theirs for 30 some odd years. I think it's 35. At least that's what the old deals used to be. 35 years before you could even think to get the master back. And sometimes you got to fight for that master if it has value.
Yeah.
For that particular album, if that's a valuable album, they might contest.
Gotta throw some putazos.
But either way, you got to wait like the same amount of years that if you were going to buy a home and take a loan on it.
Yeah,
it's
where
crazy.
they screw you again, though, is like, you always talk about their recouping, right? What they got to recoup from this and this. What they bill you, like how much this costs. So if studio time really, let's just say it's 200, they got it at 500 now.
Oh yeah, no, they're taking it up.
Legal fees, everything is just bumps. So they basically net you nothing. Oh look, expense.
Yeah.
Here's what you got left.
Dude, I found out they were spending $5,000 for a vocal producer. And for the last 3 albums I've done, I've vocal produced myself, I've engineered myself. But they're spending $5,000 for a vocal producer, $1,000 for an engineer, however much time for the studio time. I'm like, well, I do all this by myself in the crib.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
They will chip away at your budget, and you got to recoup that.
Yeah.
Before you get paid, you got to recoup all that.
All that.
And they will hold all that money until it's recouped.
Yeah.
So you could essentially be one of them artists who got a lot of money to put out a record, and then it didn't sell a lot, and you're on the hook for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there would be. I remember there was this group that had gotten signed and got signed for $1 million. Debut album. They ain't proved themselves. First single came out, bombed.
Flizzy.
There was no second single. There was no nothing. Basically, they never came out. So they was on the hook for all that money they ain't gonna recoup,
Yep. There was a rapper on Sony, I'm not gonna say his name, but they spent a lot of money on his album, and that shit Flizzy
Flizzy.
out of here. Flizzy flop. And they put a lot of guns behind it, and they thought because of who he was attached to that it would like fucking go, but it did not. And then he got it was like a short-lived thing. They realized that they put too much, and then they just pulled back on the project, and it didn't have too much legs.
All the time, man.
Yeah.
So many artists just stuck on the shelf. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Last week they were able to get into the building and see the prez, and then the next week
Everybody's too
Can't
busy.
even get in.
they can't get in.
Can't get in.
Everybody's
Can't
too
get into
busy.
the party.
No, so-and-so's in a meeting. He's going to be busy all week. And who else do you need to see? Oh, well, they're also in board meetings this week. And maybe we got something next month.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Crazy.
Check back in the first week of next month.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
When it's going great, they will talk to you every goddamn
every
day.
second, every
however long you need to speak to
Come
them.
in.
But if it ain't going,
Fuck out.
That's wild.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
the motherfucker you used to talk to all the time is like, they're not in at this moment. Can we schedule a?
Rain check. Let's get a rain check.
That's how they do some of these artists, man. It's crazy, man. Real quick, for your super chats, put hashtag BeRealTV into the super chat for your chance to win a free pair of tickets to the all-time high show in May on the 4th. Must be 18 and over with valid photo ID. Claim tickets in person, no refunds, no exchanges. We'll pick the winner of these tickets Friday. So, hashtag BeRealTV into the super chat for your chance to win.
Bring it.
And, tomorrow night, we're going to be taking over the OG Cannabis Cafe, Dr. Greenthumb Show live experience. Tomorrow night from 6 to 10 p.m., we're going to be doing live DJ sets, interviews, raffles, giveaways, and a whole lot more. Come check us out. Make sure you got your reservation, limited space available. So get it in.
I'll be there.
Don't get asked out. I know you. I know you'll be there, Doc.
The food is good over there.
I know.
Yeah, the food is good. The vibe is good.
I was just figured. I was like, I might as well film a High and Hungry episode there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Since we're,
What's High and Hungry?
it's my food blog show I got with Ray.
Oh, sick.
We get high, we get hungry, and we go to different restaurants. And
Tight.
Yeah.
I like food, man.
Food is good.
Food is good.
I like food.
Food is good.
have you come on an episode? You know.
Yeah, that'd be tight.
Bring it.
Yeah, man. When you get at your most stoned, what's your favorite shit you like to get down with? Like munchies. Because they always ask us that, so I got to ask you this.
Question. I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm a fudge round guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, our bro upstairs, Bolton, his mother just made some fudge.
Oh,
And we got it in the
Peanut butter
fridge.
one.
And a peanut butter
damn,
fudge.
that
Yeah.
was good.
Oh, my God.
That shit was so fucking.
You got to have one.
bro.
It was sweet.
It
If
was
you're a fudge
so fun.
aficionado, you got to have one. And it's not infused, so you don't, no one's going to dose you here.
Here.
Except for Aton. Aton might
He
get
packs it.
Boops it.
That's not right.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? That was
What do you want from me?
unsolicited,
You know how many
unprovoked.
I stayed away from today? I had to do one.
You had to give him one,
Yeah,
huh?
there was like 3. I was biting my fist.
That's weekly.
That's weekly. Hey, real quick, no one's hit the Powerball yet. It's up to $1.9 billion.
When is the tour?
Estimated cash value $527.3 million.
Why they need
When
all
is
them
it?
taxes, man? Just give me the Billy.
Because it's California, man.
Oh, it's tonight.
They want to get your money.
That's crazy.
Oh,
Damn, California. Why want to take all half our money like that, man? That's shit. ain't
Power
right.
Bulls.
That's
Y'all
crazy. Yeah,
shit, y'all
right.
What's the
ain't-
first thing you guys are getting? $1 billion. What's the first thing you buy?
Properties.
Land on Mars.
Land on Mars.
Smart.
So many,
Cocaine
as so
to
many do.
hookers.
There's a lot of landowners of Mars,
Yeah.
believe it or not.
Yeah.
There are people that have
They ain't never gonna get there.
they're selling land in Venus, Mars, and the moon. They're doing it.
With $1 billion, I don't know, man. That's a deep question.
Imagine
Probably donating a lot.
you buy property in the moon or like Mars, and then you still have to pay tax property or property tax.
Aliens
and
coming at you.
then you
Yeah.
haven't even been there. Bro, I'd be so mad.
Oh man.
You'll never be there.
At least I know.
You
like,
don't think we'll get there in our lifetime?
Probably, in another 20
Not
years,
mine, yeah.
maybe. Not our
think
lifetime,
so.
I don't think.
Maybe you.
They're on track to start building it. So it'll probably be another 15, 20 years or something like that before they're taking people out there with the experiment to live on.
Yeah.
I wish
another
Steph was here for
planet.
this.
Yeah, they ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
you can't.
What Mars?
You can't.
What Mars? There's no Mars. Wait,
You don't
there's
know.
a Mars in the liquor store.
True. Mars
It's a
bar.
candy bar, Mars bar.
Mars bar.
You just can't go to other planets like that and treat it like you can't. You can't come at the aliens the same way you came at the Native Americans.
No.
They is not gonna.
No.
I'm seeing that
No.
NASA's hoping to send astronauts to Mars as early as 2030.
Wow.
Yeah, trying to tell you, man. They're trying to go.
See y'all.
They're trying to go there and say, you know what? We're messed up over here. Let's go over there.
Yeah, we fucked this planet up.
Let me ask you something, Trevor. Do you believe in aliens
Oh
and
yeah.
paranormal
Conspiracy theory.
Hell yeah.
paranormal shit too?
Yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Have you ever experienced any of it?
Paranormal
Yeah.
stuff. I've experienced some shit moving before. And
Really?
I'm like, okay. Keep watching TV. But like a water bottle is like flown off, like been next.
Oh,
to me
that's-
and-
Yeah, we've had it here.
It's happened here 3 times to all my stuff too.
For real?
Yeah, like it'll just like slide on air. We have filmed that. Like,
Yeah,
it's
we've
like,
had it happen multiple times. It's not like just 3. Like it's throughout the time we've been in this building. What is it, like 10 years now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
We call it the old man.
the old man.
Yeah, because the old man, well, the guy that built this place, he also owned it. And when he died, he was probably attached to these buildings because he was like in his 50s, 60s and shit like that. So we call him the old man.
That's like Monster House. You guys seen that? It's about the guy whose wife
is
dies in the house. She becomes part of the house.
this is in that other office.
Wait, let me see.
His bottle's about to move, and I don't have any special effects in here, as you could see, Trevor.
Yeah, no special effects. Oh, hell no.
Look at Aton's face.
Oh my God.
Aton's turning pale right now.
See that?
Oh my God.
Is it wet? Was it wet where it was? Because sometimes water does that.
No, there was no condensation on that.
All right,
There's
man.
another one.
Explain this one.
Yeah, what? Yeah. Interesting.
So that guy that was putting the cards down, right?
Yeah.
That's DJ C minus. One day we were sitting here doing the broadcast. We didn't even notice this. Someone sent it back to us.
Oh, this.
Yeah. This was also sent by one of the people who saw it happen while they were watching the show.
Oh.
We didn't pay attention to it. Yeah. So C minus, the guy who's like has the cards right there, we were sitting there doing a show, and you see his hair get twirled.
Yep. Yeah, you do.
Here it goes right here. Look. Check it out.
What?
And there's no fans.
No
right?
shot.
There's no fans here. There's no
big
special
noise.
effects.
Yeah.
I don't got any strings that are gonna twirl his hair like that.
Caressing
Something
his hair.
definitely moved his hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, we've had all sorts of things here, but I mean,
Hey, man.
he's a cool spirit.
All love, all good.
So you've encountered this.
all love, all good. We understand.
So you've encountered stuff like this in places too.
Several things. Yeah, for sure.
So like a bottle getting moved off a table or something.
Yeah. I was laying on my couch, and I have like a little table right next to it, and there's like a bottle, and I was watching TV, and then it fell, but like with like force.
Right.
I was like, huh? And I kind of like looked over, and I was like, all right, let me find
Not
something
paying attention
funnier
to
than what
that.
I'm watching right now. What's funnier and lighter than what I'm watching?
This was at your crib or a
It was
hotel?
on my crib.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was that the first time you've seen something at the crib or
I've heard
you've heard things?
I've heard some other things from some other people in the house.
Oh.
So you're living with.
Oh, so
We ain't
you
thinking that. We ain't thinking that.
so you encounter it every now and then.
Sure, sometimes.
Oh, right on.
You know the history of it? Like, I mean,
No, I'm afraid actually to look it up.
you actually should, bro. Some of those situations get worse.
Yeah.
I'm
Seen a scary movie, bro? They get worse, dude.
Yeah, quit trying to scare him, dog. Maybe his
Yeah.
spirit is cool like ours in here.
It's a cool story.
Or were the
Cool
other
spirit.
experiences
Yeah.
positive from other people, or were they just like, hey, bro, like this shit turned off the lights on me?
No lights been going on and off. That's crazy. But I definitely have heard like, someone was like maybe laying on the couch and they felt like
Nah,
something-
dude, come on, bro. That's
something
that's
like
invasive.
That's invasive.
Yeah, like you could fly around here and stuff, but like don't be like laying down.
Don't be
next to me or,
moving
like,
stuff.
Moving. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
But who knows?
Yeah. Hey, energy is energy, man. Sometimes it's mischievous. Sometimes it's,
Never know.
violent. Sometimes it's playful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Word up.
Or
Hey.
aliens though. You believe in aliens?
Yes.
You seen one?
I haven't seen an alien,
You seen a ship?
but I've seen shit in the sky for sure.
what did it look like when you saw it?
Well, the first thing that I saw, aside from the crew, because we just seen shit recently.
For real?
But the first thing I see I was on a trip to Denver on to a paintball competition, right?
Really?
And we were in this RV and we seen some red lights flashing against this mountain up in like towards in Utah, right?
Yeah.
And we looked out the window and we saw like red dots up in the sky. We assumed that it was Air Force, but the way they were moving wasn't like airplanes move. So that's what we saw. We weren't sure what we saw, but that's what we saw.
Was
And
it
then
going, like darting back and forth.
yeah, they were
type
kind of
thing?
darting back and
Fast?
forth fast. Yeah, like planes
Way
don't
too
move
fast.
like that.
Way
Yeah.
too fast.
Like the way they were cutting. They were
Yeah.
cutting angles. They weren't like flying the way that an airplane has to swing back
Yeah,
around or whatever. That was a trip. And then recently on one of our last tours, we saw a few things that
That
looked
was crazy.
What were you in Germany or something like
yeah, there was one in Germany, one in France, right? The border of France and something
That's,
shit.
That's wild.
We seen an orb out there. Did you saw that, right, Bobo?
Yeah, I saw it. Yo, just looking up. The thing is that we all kind of were looking up at the same time, and we all saw it.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just like one person.
We all started applauding it.
Yeah.
We're like, oh! They were like, yeah. Like it was a trip. Because we all just happened to look in that direction
Exactly.
at the same time, and then boom, it popped up out of nowhere. It did some shit like this, and then it zipped off.
Luckily, it wasn't just one of you. Everybody was like, "Man, you full of shit,
dude."
And we weren't in the city. We were like in you know,
Mountain
like in the country. Yeah.
Yeah, we was in like, if you get stuck out there, you ain't gonna find you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. It was crazy.
That's wild, man.
Word up. All right. Let's before we do anything, make sure you check out the Mix Show after this show. I got one for you on Be Real TV 2. Subscribe to our secondary YouTube channel where the mixes pop off. Or you could watch on Twitch. B_Real TV is the place. Everybody that's watching on Twitch now, just stay locked in, and we're going to start right after the show. And if you're a member of the home site, www.bereal.tv, you could watch this show and the Mix Show. You could also take advantage of some exclusive content, community features, and our merch. And thank you to everybody that has got down with some of the merch to this point. Much love to all of y'all. Now, we're going to get into submissions.
What?
Submissions.
That bass line is crazy on there.
All right, first submission of the day here. We got L.A. Rain, the real G. She made some birria tacos for Taco Tuesday.
Wow.
That was good.
That's nice. It's not too much, not too little. It's just right.
Gee, Lorraine, you get cheese.
I'm a cheese guy, man. I gotta put cheese on
Gotta put
everything.
cheese.
Man. Shredded cheese on everything, man.
Yeah, life's about choice.
Look good.
Let's see here. We got Mike. He's saying, yo, shout to Reg's Pizza downstairs from the crib in Queens. A little pizza and a little cookie.
You got the, like,
What's
peppers,
that thing on the right?
Peppers and onions. What? That's a Sicilian slice.
The squared slice.
That's the best slice.
Sicilian.
You like squared slices, huh?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Especially with the sauce on top there.
Yeah, that's
Is there any pep on that? Pepperoni?
Yeah, it's under the sauce, I think.
Oh.
No, that's actually just like L&B style. They put the sauce. The cheese is under the sauce.
Oh.
If there was pepperoni, I can't see him. Is there any on there?
I don't know.
I think it's just sauce. Yeah, sauce and cheese and Parmesan. And he's got peppers and onions on the other one. You can keep those.
Yeah.
You don't like those or
I
what?
agree.
I don't
I don't like peppers and onions on my
No,
pizza
me
for
neither.
sure.
All right, we got Smokestack up in here saying, have you guys ever seen this classic 80s B movie? It'd be perfect for Bobo's movie night.
There you go,
The
Bobo.
Monster Squad.
Get down with the Monster Squad, Bobo.
Never send a man to do a kid's job. Huh?
Yep.
All right.
Already sounds terrible.
That sounds like a B movie to me.
I don't know about that.
Man.
That'll-
All righty then. What do you think there, Bolton?
Yeah, I think it would work out pretty good.
Bolton's the guy
But-
to the right of the middle.
That's his crew.
That would ruin my night.
I was going to say,
That
you already
looks
got a bunch of
terrible.
movies in the vault already, but we'll add this.
Bolton's crew in Minnesota.
The Monster Squad.
A mess.
Oh, wrong.
Oh, man.
Wrong.
Monkey scrotum. That's what it stands for.
Oh, my God.
All right, Blaze. Yo, I got your submission here about that car doing a pit maneuver at like
Oh yeah,
100 miles
remember I
per
talked
hour?
about it on the show. It's like this cop hit him at 110 or 109.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. Like talk about putting people in danger. Watch this crap.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that. They
Watch
usually
the
pill you
angles.
off.
To give you two angles of this. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Watch this.
Oh,
Now
wow.
watch the
Wow.
second angle from the cop behind him. Straight up in the air. Look at that.
Oh. Well, that cop is getting suspended.
Oh, hell yeah. You should be charged with attempted murder.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
And all the people he endangered on the other side of the road.
And his partner.
Crazy, man.
If he had a partner in the car,
Wow.
That was so stupid.
That was stupid as fuck.
Yep, that was the one I was talking about. I was like, yo, that was just dumb.
I'm gonna stop this son of a bitch right
Yeah,
now.
like, what are you doing? Back
can't
up,
do that.
slow down.
What city was this in?
Look on the thing. Does it say it?
It does not say.
No. Okay. Yeah.
Is it true that you can't have too high of an IQ to be a cop?
That's probably a requirement.
Probably.
Because
Probably
I
test
think I
on that
read
now.
something somewhere and they were like, yeah, there's like a certain IQ that it can't be.
Wouldn't
Got to be
doubt
under a certain thing to like follow orders. And soldiers too, I think.
Yeah. Hey, they took down 2 light poles. Did you see that? Watch. Go back.
They did.
Yeah, hell
One
yeah.
of them caused it like
The cop took down 2 light poles.
That was crazy.
Go ahead, Ezo. Check this out. Look, check it out.
109
He
miles
takes
an hour.
2 down. Like, that cop is fucked. They're going to put it all on the guy in the truck, but he should be fucked too.
No, they're definitely going to charge that.
Look, 1 pole. Bang. And then the next one.
That's
Bang.
electric pole?
Now watch, look. Yep. Watch.
1, 2.
Damn.
Hey, that's some movie shit though. That's
It is. But unfortunately, those are real lives that you
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
This ain't it. Yeah.
GTA times 1,000, son.
Stupid ass.
The real.
Just play that, but with the Jackass intro song. Yeah, that would be great. It wouldn't feel so bad about watching it.
That's crazy. All right.
We got Smokestack again saying, I know you guys are old school wrestling fans and love weed. Have you ever heard of the Green Legion wrestling Ric Flair? Saying it's got to be good. He's showing off some old B movies that he wants to send us.
I was going to say, where's the Green Legion at?
I don't know.
Oh,
there he
it
is.
goes.
There he is right there.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
All right.
And then, Ezone, you have a VCR at all? He wants to send us some old VHS tapes.
Oh, who's got a VHS?
Yeah, I actually do. I have a DVD and
VCR.
VCR combo.
Gleaming the
Yep, Christian Slater's first movie.
Christian Slater.
Christian Slater.
Slater, mate.
Christian Slater.
That's who it is.
Were these just like outside of a like bin that said free on it or what? Yeah, these
Man.
all look fucking horrible, bro.
Man, this is B movie covers.
Multiple
Just
Corey Haim videos. Did you have a
Look
crush
at that.
there, bud?
They're fucking rubbish, mate.
gleaming cube. What is he looking?
Yeah, gleaming the cube.
What are you looking at?
The
bro?
cube is gleaming, son.
He's looking at.
I don't understand that.
He's looking at the gnarly half pipe he wants to hit.
Getting even means risking it all.
Go down. Let's see. Corey, what are you doing?
That's crazy how they used to
Double
put
ham.
those things in the movies like that, like a little quote like that
Yeah.
to help you lead into the movie.
Right, to get you excited about
Yeah.
It's like he risked it all.
Hey, did you guys see Shogun?
Yeah,
I've been watching. I
it's
was
good,
watching that
right?
last night. That's
That shit
Guys,
is awesome.
I've watched it 4 times, all 6 episodes. I've watched it 4
So
times.
Oh, it's only 6
so
episodes?
you've rewatched.
Yeah.
No, there's still
No,
I think
there's
still more to
the
come.
7th just came out yesterday, I believe. But there's more to come, yeah.
It's awesome.
It's one of the best shows I've
Yeah.
seen in a long time, dude.
Have you seen 7 yet?
Severance?
No, 7.
Oh, 7. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What
The
the
end
hell
of
was
that? The
Huh?
end of that?
What the hell was that? I don't know about 7.
No,
No,
7 is
episode
the
7.
7th episode of
Oh,
Shogun.
I thought it was another show. I'm like,
Oh, no.
No.
on.
What the fuck's in the box?
I'm on-
What's in the box?
Man, he's about to explode.
What's in the
What
box?
I'm on episode 4 right now.
Oh, episode 4? Oh, so you got...
Oh, you got ways
But
to
you've
go.
seen some amazing stuff so far.
Yeah. No, it's taking me. It's because I'm still watching Tokyo Vice. I'm hooked on that.
Yeah.
This guy's a real piece of shit right
Yeah,
now.
asshole. Sorry.
Asshole.
But just not a good guy.
So that's all we're gonna say.
Hey, dude, the wardrobe, though, in this show,
Yeah.
the way it looks, man.
And it has some swag, right?
They're fire.
Their drip game
All
was-
of them. They're
Even
Hey,
that
dude, for
coat that
once-
he was wearing was good.
Yeah.
But once it's
it's
not a
cold.
fly, it's a ladybug.
It's a ladybug in here. She's
Yeah.
good luck, you know. So
where?
It just
she's
flew up
flying
here.
around here
Oh,
somewhere.
She's on the flying ball.
This dude's been in a
In
lot of
everything.
shit.
Yeah, he has. Remember Rush Hour 3? That was the first time I remember seeing him.
Oh yeah, he was. In
He was
that
the
one,
brother.
too.
Yeah.
And then he was in the one with Tom Cruise. What's
Yeah.
it called?
Was
The
it
Last Samurai.
The Last
Yeah.
Samurai, yeah.
He's
white-
like the
he's a
Hector,
white
but like
guy.
for Asian.
Mortal
folk.
Kombat?
Hector
Yeah.
for Asians. Oh my God.
He can act his butt off though, man.
Yeah, he can.
In that show, he's going crazy in that
I
show.
mean, Hector's good at what he does too.
He's been in a few Marvel movies. There was one where Hawkeye kills him.
Oh, I was like, is it
Oh
the
yeah,
movie?
is that
That's when.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when
In,
Black Widow goes back to find
that
him.
Endgame?
On Endgame, yeah.
Or maybe it was
Yeah, it was Endgame.
I thought he was in like the one with all the rings, the Asian guy.
Dude, that's fucked up.
I was like, because
It had to be an L.
that shit bombed, dude. It was so horrible. Those toys are at the swap meet. It's so bad. People can't even sell them at like low.
Marvel and DC have gone through some things.
Disney did that to
but
them.
I'll tell you
as much
what.
as I like them.
Tell you what, who's about to win and come back in June? The Boys.
Oh yeah.
You watch The Boys?
Yeah, amazing.
that
R.I.P. to the young man that just lost his life.
Yeah.
What, in real life?
Yeah.
On
Gen V.
on the other
'Cause
show,
you know
Gen
this
V.
next season is both of them. You
Yeah,
know
where
that,
they
right?
where they combined them.
Blending
Yeah,
the worlds.
it's the cross.
Yeah.
The cross up, the crossover as they call it.
Did a real actor die or?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
which one? Do you know which?
He was one of the young ones in
'Cause I watched Gen V.
Gen V, the guy with the curly hair.
Yeah, he's an amazing actor. Amazing
Sad
actor.
what happened. It was
I'm looking his name up right now. I want to say it right.
Motorcycle
Chance?
accident.
Chance. Yeah.
Chance.
That sucks, man.
Yeah.
What'd you say? A motorcycle?
Motorcycle
accident? Oh
accident.
yeah. He was a good actor, man.
He acted
Yeah.
his butt off,
He
man.
did. That poor bastard. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. What do you think of this? If you're on contract to do a series, should there be and you're one of the principals, should be there some rules against you doing shit that might risk your health? Know what I mean? Like
You saying
Right.
those contracts?
ride fucking fast motorcycles and doing crazy shit while you're under contract, because some athletes have that.
Protecting the talent type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Protecting the investment,
Yeah,
because
there you
at
go.
this point the talent is the investment.
Maybe
And this talent cannot get fucked up because if something happens to him or her before start time of the production,
We're all fucked.
Yeah.
everybody's fucked.
I guess there is some stuff like that, but you can't live your life like that, you know. I feel like anytime I do anything, I got to be free. And I mean, I remember when I did Lion King, there was something in the contract, something like that. But I was skateboarding, I was playing basketball. You have to balance that out with your work life, because that does become your job. So it's like, hey, I still want to live, I still want to experience adventure, and all these things that are necessary to the human experience. I think.
Yeah.
still got to be you.
Still got to be you. I knew you were going to run out.
Yeah, they went quick. Thank you.
Here,
What
and
is
I know
the
you're going to run out of that too.
You're right. Thank you.
Those were left-handed tosses. You saw that, right?
What weed is this, y'all?
Jeez.
That's I think the Willado.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I like this new batch came out fire as hell, man.
All right.
All right, next in here we got King B saying my daughter and her two little ones got me these for my birthday. Got me some Cypress Hill tickets.
Hey, yo.
Well, all right then. We legalized
yeah.
it.
Up there.
Salvage Station in Asheville,
North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Sick. North Carolina. I hear there's some cool people out there.
They party out there,
They
man.
do party.
North Carolina.
That's right.
That's what's his name is from Kenny Powers. What's his real name?
Danny McBride.
McBride. Yeah, he's from like North
I love
Virginia.
He's hilarious.
I love him.
From those whole areas.
My favorite role forever be the Pineapple Express role that he.
Oh, he was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
He was a
He was
piece
great.
of
This
shit
is
at
the end.
Pineapple Express, but he was hilarious.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
Him and This Is the End is my favorite.
Yeah.
He's crazy.
You gonna
man.
break the door? You gonna pay for it? Yeah. He's like, bro, you're robbing these guys, bro.
I loved him as Kenny Powers. He was great.
He was good as Kenny
Oh,
Powers,
yeah.
but as Gemstone, he's
Gemstone is great,
hilarious
too.
too, though.
Jim Stone is great.
Can't
Okay.
wait for that to come back.
Okay, so Ezone was complaining about the Yeezy T-shirts. Well, like so many people are already complaining about them. Like the size is way too
Oh,
small.
Man,
You got to order like double XL if you want the right
You
size.
bought
man.
that.
Oh,
No, I bought the shoes and the pants. I didn't buy- I
oh,
didn't
good
like-
for you.
Those
Good
are all
for you.
pretty
You-
big.
I
You
didn't.
didn't buy that.
I didn't like the fucking the cut on the T-shirt. I don't like that. Hey, bro, like show like half of my arm, like
The shoulder.
yeah, like that's a little bit.
You don't like the space.
That's
too
not
much
what was
airflow.
supposed to happen, but like what goes out and what he's got tailored to him are two different things. You ain't never gonna get the same thing he got.
Looks like a practice jersey.
That shit looks young on homie right there.
I'm keeping my 20.
He needs some shoulders to fill that shit out, son.
Yeah, the arm looks small.
Yeah,
big time.
No Yeezy shirt for me.
no Yeezy shirt.
No.
I don't even own a pair of Yeezy shoes, man.
I'm so glad I've.
And I love
bought-
Adidas. But I just never.
Everybody always tries to sell me on them. My co-host Rock tries to always fucking tell me, "Oh yeah, man, he's like the most comfortable." I'm like, "Look, bro, you can tell me everything you want. It just don't do it for me."
The look of it?
And it's like, even if it's, I don't know, I don't like the look. Like, I'd rather just, if I'm going to go for that kind of comfort, I'd rather just be wearing some running shoes, even though they're not the most fashionable.
One, you have to have shit to go with those shoes. You cannot, like, just buy those shoes and wear them like a regular sneaker. No, you ain't pulling that off. You know what I mean? You got to have something that goes with it. And that style's not for everybody.
Yeah.
You know, it's subjective. Like anything else, you know what I mean? But hey, look, people fuck with those. Like, I see a lot of motherfuckers rocking them.
I'm just saying, bro, my Drake merch fit.
Ooh.
You know,
Ow.
that was
Ow, yay. All right.
We got Clutch Reynolds showing off the 1993 Hooligan single.
Word up. Salute to the Alchemist and salute to Ono. They were up here yesterday. Gang Green. Make sure you check them.
And next up in here, let's see, we got Mars Fu. He's showing off the new NBA logos.
Yeah. The crying, the complaining, the flopping, the acting, all of it.
Pretty good. They should do that for soccer, too.
You know, the old school players, they didn't do that shit. They just powered through it, and they, you know, they'd be like trying to fight each other and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, remember that Pacers game where they were in the stands?
Yeah.
I wish
they're like soccer. They're like old school soccer players now. You know, like soccer players be like exaggerating their fucking shit. Sometimes it's gnarly, but other times they're exaggerating. They're like the best actors, and sometimes basketball players are doing that these days. Not all of them.
Yeah, they are.
Just certain. You know who was the king of that? Was Vlade Divac.
Yeah.
The king of the flops, son. I mean, he taught a generation how to flop. And how to act and complain and all this shit. But I love Vlade, man. Salute to Vlade.
I love the guy, though.
He was the best flopper in the world. All right.
We got Grant saying a couple photos I've taken in the last couple days out here in the BC. I'm about half-hour drive from Vancouver right now, living with my brother and his wife for the next couple months while I figure out where to live and work. It's really nice out here.
That's a
I
nice
had
shot.
no clue there was a forest 5 minutes away.
What are you,
Forrest
Forrest
Gump?
Gump? It was a Forrest.
Forrest.
He turned into Forrest Gump.
This is what we deal with every day, Trevor, is this kind of read that happens. You know what I mean?
Forrest.
The paragraph started running away from me right there.
Oh, that second R.
He went full Gump mid.
He went full Gump.
Mid-sentence.
He thought about rolling it. He got confused with rolling it.
Yeah, you guys got my English and Spanish mixed up now.
Oh, you don't got no Spanish. Get out of here with that. That's a great picture, though. It reminds me of like the Beastie Boys "So What You Want" video. You know what I'm saying?
That's a scary Forrest.
Forrest. Hey, what's this area right here? Forrest.
It's Forrest.
So you rested it?
Bolton, just let it go, man. Just like just be you, man.
And remember, your mom's watching this show, dog. Come on.
She's gonna
Come on, man.
Hey, what did you tell her when she asked you, hey, you passed out? Did you ever write? What was that conversation like?
Oh, I just said I don't know what she's talking about.
Oh. I'll play the ring footage.
That's good denial right there. I don't know what you're talking about, Mom.
I was like, next one.
All right, next one.
We got Grant again. He's showing off his cat, Daisy, playing in the toilet.
Oh,
there
no.
we go.
Oh,
Come on,
no.
Grant.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Why in the hell would you let your cat
Grant.
play in the toilet?
Come on,
And
man.
then send it to us like this is a good thing. Old shit paws McGee is gonna go running around. Like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, bro. Like, this is a very bad picture. You gotta get rid of habits like that for your cat, bro. Like, it's not good.
Hopefully that's the toilet no one but the cat uses.
They're dookie diving. Like, what's happening?
You know, a cat can learn how to use the toilet, though.
Yeah, I know this, but this is the.
No thumbs, Greg. They got no thumbs.
Yeah,
Man, you're gonna have cat hair
I've
going in
got
your
nipples,
butt.
Greg. Can you milk me?
I've seen kits that they sell, and it says potty train your cat.
Yeah, because they put litter in the toilet.
No. Well, in the actual toilet?
Yeah, they put a litter box under there, so it's getting used to going under there. and
So
they
look,
remove
man, get your butt in the litter box and do your
Ridiculous.
thing. ain't gonna train you to
What if
sit
you
on
make
the
a
toilet.
special litter box that's like fits into the toilet? You know what I'm saying?
That's cool.
The city kitty.
Yeah, there you go.
Did you
See?
get a? Yeah. Did you
The
get?
city kitty is
The shitty city kitty.
See, yeah, you start with
no
litter box
scooping,
on
save
the left.
money, and it's eco-friendly.
See, number 1 is filled with litter. Number 2 is less, and then number 3 is nothing. He's just
The city
flowing.
kitty is bound to take a shitty.
I don't know how I feel like that, man. If I had to go and then open up the door and
There's
then
sand?
there's
There's your cat on the toilet.
Ah, man,
That's funny.
get the hell off.
Maybe if you got an extra toilet and you just give it to the cat. Here, this is the cat's
Did-
shit house. You
did
know what
you-
I'm saying?
Did you
I have to flip that.
Did you get a cat, Bobo?
You have to flip them.
Huh?
Did you get a cat?
Soon.
Oh,
Getting-
okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
get cat
Wow.
for the new spot.
Good for you. All right.
I was
Next.
gonna ask, what are you gonna name the cat?
I don't know yet, but I'm gonna try to record his first flip.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
Probably get banned. We got a pawn up in here showing off 3 ounces of New Zealand bush weed. He's saying.
Some bush, all right.
Oh, yeah.
Sure is.
Whoosh.
And some bushweed. Hey, man, it'll work.
It works
Hot
when you
out
ain't
there,
got
too,
nothing
yeah.
else.
And it's hot out there, so it's gonna stretch like that. Ain't your fault, man.
He's saying big shout out to Mad Ways for the stickers.
Salute.
Yeah.
Some good stickers right there, man.
All right, next up in here we got McLovin again. He won bought three $30 scratchers. I won $30 on the first one and $1,000 on the second ticket.
McLovin.
You know
He
what?
keeps winning.
He's winning. You keep playing,
He
McLovin.
might win the Powerball.
He might crack it.
Yeah, play the Powerball, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself.
Bring it.
Oh God, I can't show that next submission. Hold up here. We got
What is it? Just describe it.
well, maybe
Now
we
we
can.
wanna
We
see
got
it.
we got GLA Range. She's showing Diddy Epstein.
Yeah, I sent that.
Oh, that's
Wow.
You guys suck. I sent that to the group like a week ago.
I didn't even
Nothing.
see it, to be honest with you.
Not even a like. I'm like, I fucking hate this. Terrible.
It wasn't a.
That does suck when you're in a group
Sending
I would have.
man.
Hey, listen.
Sending gold in there, man.
If I had seen it, I would have laughed at
see?
it, son.
Terrible.
It passed me by, unfortunately.
Didn't even get a doobie left.
Right.
I'm giving you guys gold here, man. Sick of this. I'm sick of this shit.
Chuck
You guys are horrible.
Bad friends.
Like I said, somebody will sound like a baby Yoda, and there's like 90 likes.
Everybody's
I'm like,
left.
all right, I'm done.
All right.
We got King Kong's father smoking on some organic grown banana
That
purple
looks
punch.
nice.
Okay?
Yeah, that looks nice.
That looks nice.
It does. It does.
Very frosty.
Yeah, very frosty.
It looks like it has a lavender smell to it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Right? It's got a lavender look. Little purplish tones.
Undertones, purple undertones.
He's also saying getting ready for the flower under the new LEDs. Got Polar Gelato, acai jelly, Sherbinski B45, blueberry cupcake, Hella jelly, and jelly donuts. He's saying
Donuts, huh?
He's saying it's all by the Humboldt Seed Company.
Donuts.
I've had like four out of those strains.
Damn.
It's growing some fire.
Bolton's
Donuts.
having a day. Bolton's having a day with that
Man.
Minnesota shit.
Donuts.
Donuts.
Oh, and King Kong's all the way from Slovakia.
Dope.
That doesn't explain you said donuts.
Where's Slovakia?
Change the subject. Don't.
Eastern Europe, son.
Man.
Right.
Been there?
Yeah. We've been to Slovakia, I believe, right?
Yes, we have.
Yes.
Show
It's
easy
pretty
right
fucking
here.
popping.
Here it
Yeah.
is.
Oh damn! It's like right there.
Yes.
Yeah, we've been right there.
Used to be.
Right by Hungary, Chechnya.
Should do a high in Hungary.
I ain't hungry.
Everybody's probably
Go to Hungary
bro.
and do a high in Hungary.
They have a lot of forest out
They
there.
got a lot of forests.
Yeah, out there in Europe.
And guess what? They like donuts.
All right, did you guys try the 7-Eleven hot dog water?
Come on. They don't
No.
make that.
Oh,
I'm not
No, they
doing
actually
it.
made it.
No, they didn't.
Yeah,
I'm
they
not,
did.
I'm not doing it.
I'm not drinking that.
That's terrible.
butter butt.
I do like the hot dogs there, though, guys. I'm not gonna lie; those are some of my favorite hot dogs.
But who the hell is drinking hot dog water?
No, I'm not gonna drink hot dog water.
Come on, man.
It probably doesn't taste like hot dog water.
Then why call it hot dog water? Like,
You know, that's the thing with.
Why does anyone want to drink a drink called hot dog
That's
water?
what I mean.
Some of the reviews online said it had a really like smoky flavor to it.
Oh my god,
No.
smoky water flavor.
I hate the
God
can
damn,
color.
man.
I don't like the can.
I don't like anything about it. Nothing.
Look, the tone of the can is a big ass hot dog.
That's it.
I mean, look at it.
No.
You know who will probably try it? Bart's.
Put it in the smoker.
Yeah, Bart's will smoke. He's like, I fucking smoke my brisket with this.
No thanks, bro. Done.
Marinate my brisket.
Smoke my brisket. Smoke my hot dog. All right.
We got Wilfred.
Was that from Mortal Kombat, the smoke you just used?
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. Sorry, I have a Mortal Kombat tattoo. I'm obsessed.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We got Wilfred all the way in Michigan saying we just planted these seeds for the Field of Dreams in our
Hey.
brand new building.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice. Good luck to your endeavor. May your crops be blessed always.
I was gonna ask Ezon, you got a Mortal Kombat tattoo or not?
No, I have a Street Fighter.
Street Fighter?
Yeah.
Are you any good?
No, not like that. I like it's a nostalgic feel. I got a lot of like 90s shit on this.
All right, me too, dude. Bruce Lee.
That's show in the world right now. Dr. Greenthumb Show. You rocking with Trader Truth, aka King Truth.
What up, it's Nate No Face. We're here on Be Real TV, the Dr. Greenthumb Show, the highest show in the world.
Hey man, it's on BP and I'm here fucking with Dr. Greenthumb.
What's up, guys? It's Nick Tucker here. We're here at the Dr. Greenthumb Show.
It's your girl Tammy, aka the Cannabis Cutie, and I'm at the Dr. Greenthumb Show, the highest show in the world.
What's up, fool? Felipe Esparza here. I'm about to be on a Dr. Greenthumb Show, the highest show in the world. Fuck everybody else. Fuck everybody. Fuck Willie Barcena. Fuck that fool with his dead lazy eye. Nah, just kidding. I'm right here to start trouble, dog.
He said with his lazy eye.
Yeah, that was good. We're about to get into the insane asylum. If you got a comment, question, shout out, suggestion, we are here for it.
Welcome to the insane asylum.
All right, let's do this. We got John Nee saying, thanks for the amazing vibes at the Comedy Store the other night. Everyone did an amazing job from Be Real Rapping, Kurt Metzger, E-Zone, and George Perez. Cannot wait for the next show.
Word up, salute.
Yeah, salute. Thank you, everybody who came out. I got to meet some of you guys and some of you guys on the way back to the car. And, yeah, salute to everybody who came out and checked out my set. There is a comedy show I will be doing for Patreon exclusive for the We Don't Smoke the Same People. That's going to be once a month, so expect details on that.
And Jaws asking, would love the list of the other comedians that were there. I sat behind the barbecue guy. He's saying I was hoping he heard my.
Oh, Bart was there?
Yeah, he was front row.
I didn't even see him.
You could check out the set. I posted up the set. My page.
Bart the barbecue guy.
The barbecue guy.
Mr. Bart's.
And we got Midget Mike. He's asking Trevor, what's the email for us to send you some beats?
Oh shoot. Yes, let me think of that. That would be lowercase IYNJACKSON@gmail.com. Send some beats, man.
And we got Nick asking Trevor, any rappers you want to work with?
Yeah, I'd love to work with Wayne. I'd love to work with Drake. I'd love to work with oh man, Kendrick. I mean, we've been talking about him, you know. Just a few.
We got SS Rider saying, in NorCal, we do rides with a group called SJBP. Bike party is every third Saturday of the month. It's a 20-mile ride with a couple of stops with music and food. It's pretty dope, Bobo.
What city was that?
He's saying in NorCal, I think San Jose.
Dude, I remember we were playing in Sacramento, and they were about to do a huge bike ride there. Do you remember that?
You know what? Now that you're saying it, I remember that because there was like about 100, 200 people. I mean, it was huge.
Yeah.
It was huge. I was like, man, what the hell?
They were doing a massive ride.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's like that same group.
Yeah, I think this one's called the San Jose Bike Party.
Could
All
be.
right. Give me some info. Let's see what's up.
We got Crazy Maine asking everybody at the table, what's your favorite drug smuggling film?
Favorite drug smuggling film?
That's a good question.
I guess Blow would have to be it, right?
Yeah, right. That's a good one. Top notch.
Because
for
I mean, that was
smuggling.
specifically about smuggling.
For sure.
What about the guy that gets he gets caught smuggling all the weed or heroin, and then he has to do time out there in the different country?
Fuck you,
The white guy where the government's trying to get the kid back and everything.
Isn't it Midnight something?
Yeah, Midnight Express.
Oh, that story was that he went to Turkey and tried to smuggle out heroin, and he got caught.
Some hash or heroin or whatever, yeah.
No, it was hash and heroin or something like that, and he got caught. His whole game was trying to escape. It is fucked up the stuff he went through before he actually got out, and he escaped. Based off a true story at that.
I played that movie on it wasn't a B-movie night, but I played that movie to say, who wants to see a movie about drugs? And I just put on Midnight Express. It's not really about drugs, but it's what happens. You get caught with drugs.
In in the wrong country,
In
man.
the wrong country. Yeah.
You ever seen Locked Up Abroad? They just have a new season. That's one of my favorite shows.
Yeah.
Oh man, that shit is crazy. They finally had somebody that they got locked up in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was on a whole nother level, bro.
Scary.
It's on the new season.
Yeah, it's called Locked Up Abroad Extended Stay.
Yeah, that means you doing time.
And I
There's
felt
no-
bad for this British guy. He was like, I didn't know it was gonna happen because of hash. And then he starts fucking, he gets sent back and shit. Like,
He didn't know it was gonna happen.
He's scarred.
Man.
How much hash was he trying to smuggle?
no, okay. So the thing is, all these motherfuckers, they have one thing in common. They get away with it the first time, and then they're like, oh yeah.
And then they're like, oh, I'll do it again. And that's how they
more.
get. A lot of those stories are like that. They try it the one time, they get away with it. They try it the second time, they get away with it. It might be a year they get away with it, but once the jig's up, son.
I was feeling good.
It's
That
almost
shit
that
is
they get away with it, but they already had their eyes on them. Because I remember I was going back and forth a lot, Argentina to States or whatever like that. And this one time I was there for maybe 3 days. I got my ticket. I'm going to where the gates are going. 2 people in suits came up to me.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, you come with us, please. Because they saw that I was coming and going a little bit too often, and they thought that I was.
Oh, well, you look like a smuggler. Let's just say that.
Well, that's why they got me. But then there was surprise. Like, yo, look at me. This is what I do.
Criminal. Next.
Next up in here, we got Wilfred Cyrus saying, just want to say rest in peace to the legendary cannabis activist John Sinclair. Every stoner should know about him. He used to come do poetry at events at my organization held in Flint back in 2000s. Rock solid guy.
Rest in peace, John.
Yes, sir.
R.I.P.
We got the Pope saying, now that I've changed my legal name to Joshy Blaze, I'm getting invited to more parties and having better luck with the ladies.
You didn't
Life
change
is
shit.
good.
Johnny Blaze, isn't that Ghost Rider's name?
Joshy Blaze.
He's Joshy Blaze.
Oh.
He sent us a bootleg license. Did a terrible job. Terrible.
Yeah. Need better work.
You guys were talking about mushrooms. Kappa saying 6 grams would be a heroic dose for me.
It is.
It's
That
a
is
heroic dose for
almost
anyone.
Anyone,
Yeah,
unless
I'm
you
chilling.
take them every day. If you take them every day, then you have a tolerance for anyone
Right.
else. That's a trip.
But to get to that level where 6 grams is nothing to you, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. You must be on another
But that's
plane.
how people feel about us with edibles, bro. Trust me. When you tell someone I'll do 1,000 milligrams, they can't fathom.
Yeah, that
because
is
20
insane.
puts them into a heart attack. So it's the same thing. If you take
Oh,
it
yeah.
off.
I
1,000 milligrams. You take 1,000 milligrams.
I can. I don't. Like that's not a thing
It's
that
not,
I do.
it's,
It's
it's
daily.
not something
I do.
you should just do.
400 at a time.
1,000
He's
milligrams.
done it, but he's
Yeah.
regretted it
Yeah.
at times.
Yeah.
We all
Not-
have.
Yeah, the only time I regretted it was the airplane. That's it.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like you want to ramp up to that slowly. It's all about tolerance.
So he's on. You're going for more? You're going for higher?
I've taken 1,500 tops. Like that was like, I'm like, man, they're gonna kick me out of Disneyland.
Oh, that was Disney.
I was dressed as Jafar though, so it was kind of cool. It was for Halloween.
Jafar, the new Jafar, was it like the cartoon?
The cartoon, yeah. Like, you know, I had a parrot and everything.
Fire.
Yeah.
Man.
I got a little. They really were fucking with my costume. I even got a little.
It was a good
better
costume.
Yeah,
It was?
Yeah.
We gotta find that.
It's out there.
All right.
Bring it. We got Alfredo saying, "Yo, B.
Yeah.
What's the reason you planted Green Thumb everywhere around California, even other states, but skip the IE? What's up with that? We're cool out here."
Oh, we're looking to get to the IE. It's just a matter of time. You know what I mean? Don't think I've forgotten about y'all. Hell no.
They said we're cool out here.
I know IE is popping. So
One of the biggest markets, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Literally.
Y'all
They're
can
a
be
huge
cool,
market.
but is it safe?
Yes.
There's safe parts, hell yeah. Just like there's grimy parts. It's like anywhere you go, though.
We got Ryan up in here saying, "Thank you, Be Real, for the picture with my daughter in Vegas at the Lowrider show. She can't wait for the show next month."
Salute. Thank you.
And we got Miss Angelique saying, "Friday night, all the Lowriders get together in bikes in downtown Old Sacramento next to the Kings Arena."
Man,
that could be what we saw.
That was that sounds interesting.
Yeah, it sounds like a ride.
Yeah.
Old Sac.
Old Sac. Damn. Blaze.
Bro, Mike 3.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a 4-year-old. Literally.
Yeah, we're
more
gonna go
like
to Old
12.
Sac.
Yeah, bro.
It's more like 12.
Old Sac.
We got Phantom Lord saying, "Yo, E-Zone, you got scammed, my G, from the Kanye site."
Ouch.
No, I went to the right website.
No, that's what he's saying.
Oh. No, it said it was gonna take a while.
He said Kanye got you guys. You didn't
Yay.
get counterfeited. It's like, yay, got y'all direct.
For 20 a pop, easy. Yeah.
$20 to check out my website.
You're probably going to have to get yours. What size did you order?
I got 2XL.
Okay. You might need a 3.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah, 'cause it's probably like Euro size.
I told you I didn't get the T-shirt. I got the boots and the pants.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
yeah,
said,
that's right. You're
I
good.
cannot see you.
Oh,
with
you,
that
you
t-shirt.
if you had worn that T-shirt up in here or that whatever the cut that is, whatever they're calling that, we would have gave it to you.
Oh yeah, I'm not pulling up.
We would have straight gave it to you.
The pants look cool. Where I was like, all right, bro, this is some straight chilling and lounging shit. But the T-shirt, I couldn't do the little diagonal cut on the sleeve. That's like very Jetson shit.
Listen, people used to do that in the 80s and shit. You know what I mean? Go get their sweatshirt and cut their sleeves off.
Oh,
like diagonal like that.
Big
You know, the
time,
same way.
you know?
He's just doing an exaggerated version of that.
And women wore shoulder pads too. That made their
I mean,
shoulders
look.
ridiculous.
I mean, if you look at the Richie Valens story, dog, Bob had a sweatshirt like that. Back in, what was
Sure
it?
did.
The 60s or 70s?
Sure did.
That's old shit right there, man. Right? Bob.
Good old Bob.
He wasn't Bob Valens.
What about me, Richie?
What about me?
Nobody loved me, Richie.
Ice cold movie. All right.
All right, we got the Gypser up in here saying, "Yo, Callie, are you coming to New York City for 420? And if so, will you be at the Astor party at the Terminal 5?
You bet your ass to both. Yeah. New York and Astor Club, yeah. It's at Terminal 5, which is the old exit. So, yeah.
Big shout out to Bosco Drummer and Natalie. Thank you guys for your super chats. And we got Ask a Bum asking E-Zone, "Why do you hate Wednesdays so much?"
I don't hate Wednesdays.
No, there's something that he hates about Wednesdays, but he don't hate Wednesdays.
What do you hate about Wednesdays?
The way Colton says hump day.
Yes.
And it's not today.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you got that fly flying around your head, E-Zone.
You got Mike. You got Mike Pence.
We got Guard Dog saying, "Be real, you need to make us another Smokers anthem. Come on."
Another one?
Like, how many of them do I need?
Another
to make?
one.
Like every. Oh my god.
I got 3 albums worth with Burner, plus all the Cypress shit, plus my own stuff.
How many more you want?
Fucking weed
DJ
anthems
Khaled,
do you
another
need?
that fool out.
Another one.
Oh my god.
Man.
Look, go to my Prescription album. Go to the album. Let me tell you something. There's weed anthems there. There's
I mean, he sounded like he was really like disappointed. Like, come on, man, we need another one.
Can I just do songs? Do I got it? Every song's got to be a weed song. You know, that is one thing that like bothered me with some of the critiques throughout our career, Bobo, was that some of the critics labeled us as, you know, like we were just making weed music, right? And it was only 1 or 2 songs on every album. The rest of the album, we were talking about shit in there. Yeah. And we might have referenced weed here and there, but they weren't all about that.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like they fucking labeled us as that.
It's never been a Cypress Hill record that's been all 100% weed, and I don't think that there will ever be really a Cypress Hill record.
Maybe the next one, I don't even talk about weed on it. Just as a fuck off.
You know, it's funny you say that because like I was listening to like the first Psycho Realm record, and there's not one
There's no weed reference in there.
rhyme that you say on that album that is a reference to weed. Like none.
Hey, look, when I went into the Prophets of Rage thing with Chuck and Lord and the rest of those guys, I didn't want to talk about no weed there. I was prepared to totally like not talk about the shit and be like, you know what, this is something different. And then they wanted to do that Legalize Me song. So it kind of like sort of forced me into writing about it. But then when you see the video, they flip it into immigration shit more than it was like a weed type of thing. It was crazy. Weird things. But yeah, sometimes I try not to talk about the weed and people just expect me to do it. Like if it's a feature, hey man, I got a weed song.
Right.
But you know, some of them I'm down with though. Some of them I'm down with when the idea is right.
And good music.
And it's good music,
Exactly.
then I get down with it.
Yeah.
Other times I'll just be like,
Not really feeling that.
can't do that one today. Good. All right, next.
We got people in the chat asking who you got for the Lakers today. They gonna win? They gonna beat Washington?
They better beat Washington. They're on a roll right now. I think they're 8-1 for the last 9 games.
Damn, Washington's 15-61.
Hey, LeBron was balling out the other day, man. He was on fucking fire. He just caught you. It was one of those days. He was just like, could not be stopped. But you know, he's got to play like that the rest out.
Yeah.
If they're going to get that ring-a-ding-ding.
Yeah.
And still, that's not even guaranteed because there's like, it's like mountains to climb right now. But I'll tell you what, if they come in at the bottom and they take the head off the snake at the top, every other game should be easier for them. But we'll see what happens. All right, what else you got?
Shout out the Real Cuban B. Thank you so much for your super chat. We got Mad Way saying salute y'all. See you Thursday at the cafe.
Oh, yeah.
Word.
And we got Big 40 saying thanks again, Bolton. He's saying donuts.
Donuts.
Oh yeah, I heard you struggle to get that U in there.
Donuts. So knit. The knitted donut.
Take a dozen donuts.
Donuts.
And the last one so far, we got LG saying, I just found a tiny bit of Cypress music in King of the Hill. You can hear the beat, and then it gets quiet, and you hear B say, insane in the membrane.
Oh, yeah, there is one episode. You're right. It does come out very, like, it fades out very quick, but I can't remember exactly what episode, but I have heard it.
He's saying, I can't find anything on Google about it, but it's season 13, episode 23 from 2010.
Yeah, I have to check that out, man. Hey, I want to say salute to Steve-O. He just did our boy from Jackass, known him a long time. I guess he just did on his podcast, he was talking about like he had an experience with doing a podcast with Bill Maher or something.
Didn't do it.
He was supposed to do it. Yep. And, you know, he asked Bill Maher if he would not smoke because, you know, he's been sober and he don't want to be around anything. And I guess that was a no-go for Bill Maher, right? Like, meaning he wasn't going to do the interview if he couldn't smoke.
He literally said no, and it's a deal breaker.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's a deal breaker.
And he shouted me out along with Mike Tyson for, like, you know, coming on to our platforms. And he said this to us, like, hey, I'm clean. Is it cool if I do it and you guys don't smoke? And I've known him for years. I've known him when he was a total fucking wreck.
Yeah.
And now that he's clean, and I respected that. So we did not smoke while he was here. You know what I mean? We totally respected that. And when he went on Mike Tyson's Hot Box, same thing. Mike smokes, and he usually does not give a fuck who's on this show. But like, you know, he's friends with Steve-O, and Steve-O like said this to him, and so he did not smoke to respect his friend. And Bill Maher was like,
he's a douche.
Well, I wasn't going to say that, but you know, hey,
he's a douchebag.
I guess so. Bill Maher didn't want to respect that, and he, you know, so I guess the conversation did not happen. But salute to Steve-O for acknowledging me on that. I want to respect my friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If Tony Hawk had come in here that day and said, "Hey, I don't want to be around the smoke," we would have not smoked for him. But he chose to be in the thick of it. It was crazy.
Yeah.
We were doing our show up there in that room upstairs, which is so much smaller in comparison to down here. And when we smoked, it's just like this. You know, it's the 5 guys at a table, and it's like enveloped in smoke. And Tony Hawk sat there, and he does not smoke. He's never partied like that, and he put himself through the baptism. And I applaud him for that. I applaud him for that because, I mean, you know, he didn't have to do that. He could have just been, "Hey, B, is it cool if?" And I would have totally respected that. But
that room was a hot box.
He came in our environment.
It was a hot box up there, bro.
He survived our environment.
Tony Hawk.
But he did stay in his car for like a half an hour.
Got
parked.
McDonald's.
And he went and got McDonald's.
And he got McDonald's.
Made sure he got some McDonald's because the munchies kicked in with that.
Can you imagine the person that served him up at McDonald's is like, "Fuck, Tony Hawk's faded.
He's big."
Yeah, like
He caught the super contact fade. You know what I'm saying? All right. Oh, that was the last
that
one.
seems to
Yeah,
be
that
it.
was it. Word up, man. Tony Hawk was a G for that. I gotta say. See, if he came back, he'd be more comfortable at this table
with the high ceilings.
Yeah, with the high ceilings. He's not totally boxed the fuck out.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Like, yeah, man.
Yeah,
man.
You can tell it's a struggle, right?
No, the word balloons right now. Why am I
in
here
his
doing
mind? It's like, I gotta hurry. This shit gotta go faster.
this? Am I gonna be able
real,
to
you know
drive?
Wee Man?
Wee Man?
Yeah, the little one from.
Yeah, I've met him in the past. Yeah,
Oh, I was gonna say, I'm like,
he was cool.
I'm surprised he's never come around.
You know, if I knew how to get a hold of him, I would.
This is where you can see the smoke just.
I heard he does stand up now, so I'm hoping to run into him. And if I do, I'm gonna tell him that, "Hey, Be Real said you can come through, bro."
Yeah, tell him.
That would be pretty epic.
I dare you, son.
Bring it. He's probably one of the most epic midgets you want to meet.
Damn.
I mean, he's on the list for sure. Like if Vern Troy wouldn't have passed, I would have been number 1. But
EM list.
The EM list. Oh man, y'all ain't right. Oh my God.
So yeah, I'm just saying, some of them it's a term of endearment. It's not bad, you know.
Okay, that's if you were a midget.
I would be cool with it. I'd be like, "Yo, say I'm your favorite midget, though, man."
I mean, you say that as you right now, though.
Oh man,
It would be hard to say if you were an actual little person, son.
No, Ezone would want to be called a midget for sure.
Make merch out of it and shit.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Call me midget.
Yeah, like there'd be like
Midget merch.
flavors by midget.
Flavors by Midge.
Oh wow.
Yeah, bro.
His rap name would be Young Midge
Little Midge.
or Lil Midge.
Little Midge.
Oh man,
You
Hey,
know who was interested in wanting to come by that I met the other day when trying to pick up the Bassett bikes? Chuck Palumbo.
Chuck Palumbo.
He is former retired WWE, WWF wrestler. He was champion and everything like that. And he rides.
I remember Chuck. Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely try to.
Oh, we got to get Chuck up in here. Yeah.
Yeah. And he rides and does all that stuff. So big ups to Chuck.
Word up. Salute, man. We want to thank everybody for getting down with us right here on the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Spread the word. Let them know what you heard. And, subscribe to the channel. Smash the like. Crack the all notification bell. Get down with all the content we be dropping Monday through Friday. It's the Dr. Greenthumb Show, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 Eastern. Also, oh no, actually, I got that wrong. It's 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 Eastern. And on Fridays, it's 4 p.m. No, we switched. 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 Eastern. I'm getting all these times mixed up. God damn it. But yes, on Friday is the Late Show, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 Eastern. Make sure you check us out. And the mix follows that show. So, check us out specifically on Be Real TV 2 in the mix on Fridays. Word up. And we want to thank my man Trevor for jumping in with us today.
Thank you guys, man. I had a blast. You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
Word up. Let them know where to find you.
Instagram at TrevorJackson5, iTunes, Spotify, Trevor Jackson. Get the new music. Thank you guys again for having me, man. And I had a blast.
You got any shout outs you want to give?
Shout outs. Hey, love, happiness, peace in the land.
Right on. That works. Bobo.
All right, catch me on the socials on Twitter, X at Eric Bobo, IG at Eric_Bobo. Also on Discord, Insane Asylum and Bobo's Corner. Big ups to everybody that came through to B-Movie Night. Thank you, Trevor, for coming on through.
Right.
Everybody here at the table, Treehouse crew, Discord mods, all the peeps that support the show. Snacks tonight, we say, buddy.
Shout out the Insane Asylum. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Ray Morning Chat Film. Shout out to the Dominator. And what's going on, Blaze?
Hey, Trevor, thanks for coming through. Shout out to everybody at the table, 5150s, Insane Asylum. By the way, that event in Astor Club is going to be at Terminal 5 on 420. So if you're in New York, hit up. It's called The Billies, like a goat, on Instagram. And check that out. Get tickets there. Peace.
Salute to everybody that tuned in. Nice to meet you, Trevor. Go to flavorsbyezone.com. I uploaded a lot of new stuff up there on the website, so make sure you guys take advantage. Sign up to the newsletter. Just add your email so you can get a discount whenever there is a sale. Also, make sure you subscribe to the We Don't Smoke the Same Patreon, and the first episode of the High and Hungry season for this year drops next week.
Today's medicine, amplify love and positivity. Swallow that.
BeReal.tv